testosterone high today. Testosterone, whatever.
GameDay.dumbzone.com.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, what's going on is 10% off TRT for life at 12 DFW locations of Game Day Men's Health.
Be your best self at Game Day. Is that their thing? Do they say that?
No,
they
go
should.
off. Yeah.
They should. Because that's what it helps you. Helps you be your best self.
And to have sex. And
that's what's part of your best self, right?
And feel smart.
It's not feeling all run down and feeling all 50 years old.
No.
So if you're feeling 50 years old, like me, go to Game Day Men's Health.
They'll give you a free check of your testosterone. You can come up with a plan from there with them. Maybe you're looking to lose weight, hair loss, loss of sex drive.
Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me?
Loss of being cool. All of that you can reclaim.
I was once cool. Thank you.
Game Day Men's Health, gameday.dumbzone.com. They have 12 clinics here in DFW. It's gameday.dumbzone.com.
Then we got to end the song and stuff.
On the internet.
Yeah.
That's pretty close. No, it wasn't even.
As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to have a shoddy, get on the plane, and get back to Dallas.
Text rolling in. New graphics for our weekend excursion this weekend. We're going to the State Fair. Is that this weekend coming up?
Yeah, it is.
Promoting?
It is.
I need to put that on the events page.
I'm going to the game.
On the website, are you?
I bought myself a ticket for me and my father. It's like the first time I've ever purchased anything for him. Felt like a big moment.
I feel like he should be at that game.
Well, he will be.
What color will he wear?
Probably purple or something because he's a weirdo.
I thought you had to. Yeah, isn't it? You wear burnt orange for Charlie?
For Charlie.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing that whiteout for
what?
Pretending that was for. Anyway, yeah, we'll be at the Cotton Bowl. What is it, from 11 to 1 to at the Rivian truck area? But we're not here to tell you all about that right now. We're here to say hello, friends, and welcome to the Dumb Zone. We are not in our Game Day Men's Health studio, which is downtown Dallas in the Fox 4 building. We are high atop my garage, broadcasting live to tape, live on YouTube as well. We start every show, Jasmine, by about 11:30 every day. We start our show, and then we do the show and hope to get it out to you in a nice, tidy little audio format. An audio format that is tidy and tight as Blake's haircut. Look at that thing.
Damn.
You can set your watch to that thing.
Did you get the team barber to give you a cut? Could you if you wanted to?
You look great.
Could use a little product, up there.
I got a little too short, but there was a language barrier, so we're going with what we got.
He's got the Shane Gillis.
They did the too short celebration when you left.
I knew it as it was happening, but didn't want to say anything. It's like, you know what? Whatever you think looks good, we're going to go with that. And I'll pay you all the monies to do it.
You got a New York haircut, huh?
No, I wish it was that cool. It was,
okay.
I did want to set out to get a haircut in like every city I traveled to, but it's a little tight on the charter.
What do you mean? Time-wise?
Yeah, because we get in late-ish.
To your Ritz-Carlton where they have a key laid out for you and...
It's nice. Yes.
What time did you get in?
It's about 6:30, 6:45.
And that's late. You're in New York City and you're like, boop, tuckered out.
It's in New Jersey.
That is a little late.
But late for a barbershop.
But for a noon game, I would just think they'd want to get there a little earlier.
I just look at the results. Numbers on the board.
Sloppy.
Yeah, and then early bus leaves at 9 a.m., so there wasn't a lot of time, so I just had to get my hair cut here during the week.
Well, they did a stellar job. You look fantastic. Here, up high up top of my garage, we have a few sit-ins. We have 6 sit-ins today. So
feels like a weekend.
I know.
Deidre.
There's brews over there. We forgot to tell everybody. There's water. Twisted Teas.
I believe I told most people.
Okay.
Yeah, feel free to hop in that fridge. Do your thing. Deidre, did you bring cookies? Who brought the cookies?
DeAndrea.
I did.
DeAndrea.
Yeah.
Are you guys related?
No.
Okay, but you have names that are similar. It sounds like what's a parent might have named their kids, Deidre and DeAndrea.
We're actually both
besties.
D and Dee Dee.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Confusing.
Yeah.
Ladies on the couch today. Ladies be tripping. We get the ladies' perspective on the Cowboys win yesterday.
Great.
And Deidre has to leave midway through the show. Something about kids. And so we will have some midway through the show closing remarks. And then after the show, we can perhaps hear from Brian. Brian is the not the dad, right? Bo is the dad.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian, his wife set up Brian being in here because Brian is, or at least she claims, a decorated member of the military. And part of his military tour is stopping by the Dumb Zone.
I'm not sure what made me more upset. Blake is wearing a Rangers jersey that appears to give the impression he was in the military.
Okay,
Right,
I did
no,
not
which he
know we were
absolutely
going to have
was
a
not.
real.
But you always have to look out.
A little stolen valor.
Big little. And here's what's worse.
That and me trying to
Here's
get
what's
in
This was
worse.
an Optic
First, hold on.
Gaming
Don't
shirt.
tell
I
him.
was not trying to step on anyone here.
Here's the thing. It's not just that. It maybe you walk up to him and you're like, oh, maybe it was your brother who was in the military, and he says yes. No, this is a jersey for playing video games. It's a Halo jersey.
There are military people in the video game.
Okay, yeah. So that's bad. And then we have Brian, right, over here, conditioned to the point where he calls Dan sir.
He knows who to respect
We
around
can't
here.
have that. We can't have somebody, yes, sir.
I just
Yes,
thought
sir,
perhaps
to
you
Dan.
guys would have picked that up a little. Maybe
Do you want me to take it off? I will. We can switch shirts. Okay, we'll switch.
Switch
do a
shirts.
jersey swap, yeah.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
Why not try to go get a discount? Boy, I almost hit a parking spot Saturday, South Lake Town Square. Like, come on, they're not going to ask if I served. I look fit enough. It was the only spot.
Your brother did,
Yeah, right?
and he would have been driving had he been here with you.
Sure. Can't bring myself to do it, though. I'm no Blake.
No, Blake will steal your valve.
I actually saw Blake's family over the weekend. I'll do a quick weekend check.
You saw my family more than I did.
And
Well,
I'll
let's call the weekend check. Let's make this by Trident Garage Doors because they had this tune-up special going on, and I've been texting. I can just do this on the air because Jeremy from Trident is a listener. Sorry I didn't respond to you earlier today, but I'm setting up the tune-up for this week because the garage door, the one is a little loud. I don't know. Is it on the tracks? Is it is everything working correctly? What is
Do you
it,
have
little...
a clue what to do if it's not? What do you
No.
do? Spray some Windex?
No, WD-40.
Okay.
They'll bring out their WD-40. So you get in with the tune-up special, and then, if you need a gate, if you need a garage door, beautify. That could change the look of your whole home, getting a new garage door.
It's
It
like
could just change your whole life. It could be like a fumble with 2 minutes left in the first half.
Oh, you're so sports.
Yeah. It'll just redirect you.
It's like the
into,
mouth of your home, your garage.
Yeah.
Clean it up
Nice.
at txtrident.com. The tune-up is $39.99. You'll get a 10% discount on all repairs, installation services. So if you're like me and if your garage door in the past started to mess up, you figure, well, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
We'll wait till we replace it. You can go get it checked out for under $40, txtrident.com. Hit up Jeremy. It's a veteran-owned company, Texas Trident Access Services, txtrident.com. I saw Blake at Carter's third birthday party.
Not me.
I saw Blake's family at Carter's third birthday party. It was at a park. We got moved off 2 or 3 city parks. Apparently they don't know when they're going to be under construction until the Wednesday before.
And you told the story last week, and I got to hear it again from my wife.
Did
They
it-
booked a park, they sent it out, but then they had to move it. And I could never get in there to say, stop telling me this. I've already heard it.
Did she at least have like her top off?
Here's the deal.
Mine was on.
I love when a story like that occurs because now I can tune out.
It's his wife. Under the eyes of God,
She's
They're-
talking.
They have a loving
She's going to talk
relationship
for the
there.
next 10 minutes, You don't have to listen, but if she quizzes you at any point, you know the story. And so you've gotten a free acting interested here for 10 minutes.
That's good.
And you're all against it. You got to look at the bright side of things, dude. This new haircut's really changed you.
I know, it's Burline is what it's Burline. He's hanging out with Ted Emmerich and Burline. So very
Olson.
simple setup. I'd like to hear more of that in a moment. Did Blake meet the brother?
I did not see
Greg's brother. He's like Bruno from Encanto.
No, I did not see him, but I
He
saw.
got a couple Me Too charges, and then
I saw Gio before the game.
Gio. What? I think his name's Kevin.
G.O.
Greg Olson.
Greg Olson.
Oh. I don't know what I'm thinking.
So, we just had it at a park. It was a great time. I got to meet Benny. And, like, I get now why. You know how some people, like Q or whatever, have the conspiracy about, like, Hillary Clinton or Ronald Reagan drinking baby blood? They do it because my mom immediately was like, let me hold that baby. Doesn't know it. And she held the baby for half the time, just close to her.
Sniffing it.
Give me life,
Old
child.
ladies love
She
the
loves
smell
it.
of babies.
Oh, my God. Bottle it up.
We would always have old ladies wanting to just smell our baby.
So that was
like,
great
all right.
for my mom because mine are old and not fresh anymore.
No.
But then, yeah, I don't know. My kid has a lot going on. And, of course, young Brooks Jones is there without a father. So I
Just running wild.
I spent most of the day with him,
Yeah.
pushing him on the swings, making sure that he knew what it was like to have a father figure around on the weekend.
Did you do some skin to skin?
He's like, dude, I'm 9. No, but
What's
it
his
was really
age
cool.
and Carter's age?
They're almost exactly 1 year apart.
Brooks 1 year older.
Yeah.
Okay, so is he going to mentor Carter?
I think they'll have times together. They both seem very active. Very, very active.
I'd love to see him in, like, the one-on-one drills.
Oh, yeah.
Just
That will be coming to a game stream on a Sunday.
throw the ball there. In the
at
middle and-
halftime, we just go in your backyard and let them one-on-one. It was it's cool. I mean, I don't know how to say it other than like a big baby over here, but watching your friends' kids play with your kids is cool. But before all that happened, we had soccer. We got housed. Now I'm running into the other team has listeners' kids on it, which is embarrassing. But we'll ball, whatever. It's fine. I was in a huge rush when we got to soccer because I am the coach, and we were not early enough. So, you got a wagon. I got all the cones. I got extra shin. I got trying to get all this stuff onto the field. And there's only one entrance, so I always pop over and hop, right? I'm not going to funnel to the mouth. Just jump over the fence. But so when I got back out to my car after the game, we'd have 2 separate cars because my wife brings the boy and, my parents are there in another car. I go to the car and my car Bluetooth starts ringing and it's my wife. And I'm looking around and I can't find my phone. I'm like, fuck, this is crazy. Did I leave it out on the field? I run back out on the field. I'm running all over the park. My wife does find my phone. I called her from the Bluetooth. I called her back, and she's like, it's in your car. I can see it on Find My Phone.
Yeah, your Bluetooth wouldn't pick it up.
Right, but I thought maybe it was like out at 20 yards out on the field or something. I don't know. So I start driving, and she's like, it's moving with you, so just leave. So I left, and I went to breakfast, where we were having breakfast at South Lake Town Square. Her dad was in town. And I park there, and I look for 5 minutes and can't find my phone. Can't find my wallet either. Neither. So I go sit down at breakfast, and my father-in-law is like, man, you lose your ass if it wasn't attached to your body, boy. And I'm like, fuck, and in front of him, too? And I'm like, I got to go back out. We finish eating, and I'm like, I'm losing my mind. I got to go back out there. Nora comes with me. I'm out there for like 5 minutes. I pull everything out of my car, take the car seats out, everything. And I'm like distraught, and I go back to the front of the car, and in between my hood and the body of my vehicle where the windshield wipers are, I had stuck my phone and my wallet and a 5-hour energy underneath there 3 hours and 20 minutes or 20 miles ago. And it was still on there.
And you didn't remember sticking something in there on purpose?
Dude, I'm telling you, when you get out of the car with kids and they've got bags and I got this wagon and we're late and I'm running around and I'm testosteroned up. I don't know. Like, it just stayed in there.
It's incredible.
And I tried to get
Incredible
my
you
kid
didn't
to understand, because
lose
she
it.
loses shit all the time, right? I think it's part of her situation. Is she's very absent-minded. She loses focus very quickly. And I sat down on knee level with her, and I got her face, and I was like, this is going to happen to you a lot. You need to treat this like winning the lottery, because this should not have happened. Like, my day should be completely effed. I had everything in my wallet, had the phone, and got out clean, man.
I've recently started keeping an AirPod in my wallet.
An AirPod or a tag? A pod?
Not the ear pod, the tag. Yeah, the round tag.
Yeah. I have one of those too.
The round tag.
But they don't always beep.
In
Like,
the
it
wallet.
says
It's
it's going
hard
to
to-
beep, and then it's not reachable. And
Well, at least you can see where it is.
yeah.
You can't with the AirPods.
Yeah.
Like, it won't read unless, like,
Oh, you
you're
got
holding
one.
it. Yeah. Oh, you got one? Yeah, in your purse. Which helps, ladies with the purses.
I think,
But guys with the wallet.
I've been saying for years, we need to normalize some form of man bag.
Yeah.
It's almost a horrific weekend, Dan.
But what a great story. You found it.
Yeah. You gotta feel very lucky on days like that. Very lucky.
Clayton CK? Foodie CK?
I finished my wallet.
Oh,
Oh, you're making a wallet.
Yeah. it's right
wow,
behind you if
that's
you wanna
beauty,
look at it.
bud. Pass it down.
Let's see
Look
what
at
we got.
this. We got a trad board up.
Look at that.
Oh, just resourceful.
Makes his own wallet. And it's got a little
Got a-
state of Texas.
Texas made on it, and then it's
Stamp.
got a brand on the front. So,
This is your brand?
yeah, it's kind of a tribute to my dad, the Rising K.
Yeah, Dan.
Okay.
It's
Is that
not
a bear trap? I just
it's
bear
not
trap?
a bear trap. No, it's
Okay.
It's a tribute. I put it on all the leather work I do.
Boy, my kids would never do something like that for their dad.
But yeah,
Because I'm a jerk.
cool. Finished that up while I watched a new documentary that I want to share with you guys.
You want to pass it around the room?
I just wanted to see it. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, it's a cool. I'll check it
I
out.
saw it.
Oh,
Okay.
Blake's like, no, I'm fine.
What do I supposed to hold it? And feel
I
it?
don't know.
You've never made a wallet.
No, but
Be proud of your buddy.
I am from afar.
Cocaine Quarterback on Amazon.
Not Georgia. Is it? Where is it?
USC.
USC.
You're in the Matt Liner, Reggie Bush.
Wow.
They had a walk-on tight end just running drugs for the Mexican cartel.
Owen Hansen.
Yeah.
What's this on?
Amazon Prime.
Is it multiple episodes? What are we looking
Three
at?
30, 40-minute episodes.
Yeah, see, I don't remember this story when it happened.
I don't
right?
think
Like-
anybody did because it was Reggie Bush, Matt Lyon, and then Reggie Bush's stuff came out afterwards. So
Yeah.
it kind of just, in the lore of USC, it didn't really blow up, but it was still very interesting that a guy from USC, from one of the most popular teams of that time, most like televised teams, just was moving drugs for the Mexican cartel.
He looks like Scott Storch.
I mean, he's
Like,
Yolt.
anybody? Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's prison.
That's what
fit.
happens when a white boy gets cocaine, though. You could tell on his face, his glasses. That's crazy. You finish Fort Bragg?
I finished that
Okay.
like 2 days after you told me about it. Yeah.
Clayton's just in a series of consuming content about people moving drugs, I guess.
That was it.
I was gone for 2 days. I hope the show went terrible.
It did.
Oh, good. Because I was thinking that coming home. That it's not right, and most people would wish you the best of luck and want everything to go really great and seamless.
I
hope everything's screwed up. I hope that it was choppy. I hope you felt uncomfortable. I hope people didn't like listening to it, because I don't want to be expendable just yet.
I was just spending time just hoping that you were having a good time with your family. As a friend, you know. But if you were
The whole
if you were
time
rooting
I was
for me
gone,
to fail
yeah,
in your
the
absence,
whole time I was
then
gone, I was just hoping this.
I was like, man, I hope Dan connects with his daughter.
this
and
is not well
he
received.
really earned
This is-
this time off.
I want to be wanted. So I
You're
was
good.
with my daughter. I went to Ithaca College. That's where my daughter goes to college. She now has a boyfriend, a partner, a significant other who I met for the first time. Great person. My kids have good.
Did you take your shotgun? Wasn't that your deal always?
Grab him by the collar.
Come home and
No, I would
Mess
just
with my
love
daughter.
for someone to take these girls off my hands. You know,
I don't. Yeah, I'm sure it'll happen to me, but like
maybe a mule. What do we trade? What do we,
Horse and a mule.
yeah, I don't know. What would it be for like a liberal arts college
A dowry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're a record player or something.
Did you ask them how they're going to provide for your daughter? And
Yeah. What are your intentions? No, I just it was.
None
it
of
was,
you guys got posted up like that, like I did when I asked.
that actually happened to you?
Yeah, from the mom, not the dad.
No, I got lucky. My wife's dad died when she was a kid.
But all you got to do is lie.
Well, no, I was.
What are they going to do?
I
Yeah,
was prepared for that moment. It never happened.
yeah. We'll be in church every Sunday. Just say
went
yes.
to a future store, so I'm in the airport,
Went to a future store.
Hold on, I like this.
and it was the future. So at the airport now, we are trying to fire everybody we can. And we got big screens. You ever been in the Taco Bell and you go in, they're like, no, we don't take your order up here. You got to go to the screen. So now I'm spending 20 minutes at this effing screen to try and get, because I'm a special order guy. I got to have tomatoes on this, and I can't have this, so it takes forever. Well, now at the airport, everywhere has that. So you want a little quick McDonald's McMuffin or something before your flight. Well, you got to go to the screen. You just can't walk up to the counter. Well, no. Now this store, this is the very future. So I'm trying to get in, but there's gates. And then one girl works at this store. And she walks up. She's like, oh, no, you got to scan your credit card, and it will just put like a $25 hold on there. And then if you walk out, just grab whatever you want. And when you walk out, it knows. And now, she's a wave. It's all coming at me like, what, it knows? I can grab 10 things, walk out in 2 seconds, and I don't hit scan on everything? She's like, yeah, it knows.
They had
So I got me 2 Uncrustables and a water, and we're going to see. I haven't seen on the credit card bill yet. But I just grabbed them, walked out, and there she's like, yeah, it knows.
It seems
will take
super
that money
efficient,
off.
but I'm positive there's some sort of like research or something they did to show that psychologically that will make you spend more.
Oh, yeah, because you're not.
Yeah, you're like
You don't
it's like-
spend that much. You spend more just with a credit card and not actual cash.
right. So if they just make it the air,
Right. Like, oh, really? Meh, meh, meh.
damn, that's brutal. So if you walk in, there's a $25 hold on your card. If you walk out, they just remove it.
I guess. You know how they do that for like a hotel or something
That seems
for incidentals.
seems like a bit much.
So having
Uncrustable guy, huh?
well,
I didn't really know that about you.
Sure, who doesn't love a nice Uncrustable?
I don't eat peanut butter and jelly, or peanut butter sandwiches at all. So
Well, at the airport, everything is $14.
yeah,
And the Uncrustable is $4. So I kind of channeled my inner Chappie or Blake and just said, you know what? I could
yeah.
have this tuna sandwich that looks like it's been there for a long time, or just a couple of Uncrustables.
They taste fantastic.
They are.
Yeah,
It's great.
At the root of it, it's wonderful.
Don't look at the nutritional value. Because I did that on the way back, and then I
Shouldn't have
decided
done
not
that.
to buy
yeah.
one.
If you
Like,
Shouldn't have
wait,
done that.
I ate
How
2
about-
of these on the way here? Oh, no,
No,
I can't eat
You
them.
need
can't
to eat
believe
4 and not look at it.
the alcoholics have to teach you guys everything. What are you looking at nutritional facts in the airport for?
Well, because I'm trying to...
The beers don't count. The calories don't count. The time doesn't exist.
I've always told myself free food doesn't count.
So
Oh, that's definitely true.
going to dinner a couple times and out for ice cream with a daughter, once at least with the boyfriend, and then her roommate. Her roommate that she's known for a long time, and I've known for a long time since they were little kids. So, but just hearing what they talk about. So there's a TikTok challenge out there right now where you just got to pee somewhere that's not a toilet. And I guess kids are getting suspended left and right from schools because they have to film themselves peeing somewhere at the school that's not a toilet.
Okay, well.
And then you'll see that on their TikTok account and say, oh, wait, that's the hallway. It's the 100 hallway or something.
Okay.
And, then
a member of my
kid gets
family
suspended.
hit the front of Mustang Panther Stadium at Argyle Grapevine a couple weeks ago, and I was trying to buy a ticket. He just started pissing on the gate right there in front of Homecoming. So,
and then a big topic was Tubi.
Tubi's still thriving, huh?
Well, I hadn't thought about Tubi. It's not Quibi.
No.
You might be thinking of Quibi.
No, Tubi's like a streaming service.
Yeah.
But it's one of...
But they all watch Tubi because it's free, and I think it... But that's anything they would reference to each other, they would say, I saw it on Tubi. And I did see a Tubi commercial on the Cowboy game yesterday.
They're listening.
Do they have a lot of like old shows or like 90s shows or something? Because I don't know,
movies for sure. But again, I'm just telling you what, I don't know, the kids are talking about, but at least my kids are talking about.
Okay.
Is Tubi. Then, on the way home, so now I'm flying during the Cowboy game. I didn't want to pay for internet because I've paid for internet before so I could watch something streaming, and then that just breaks down.
Yeah.
And
It
then
makes
you
you
end up
mad.
paying for nothing.
Yeah.
But they do have a free thing on American Airlines. The guy next to me was sitting there with his kid, but he was watching, like, I don't know, the Saints game. I'm like, and then I saw him when he got up for the bathroom. I got up for the bathroom, too. And I'm like, hey, man, did you buy internet? Like, are you watching on YouTube TV? Because I was in New York trying to watch my YouTube TV Dallas, and it said,
blacked out.
yeah, or it just said, it looks like you're in a different region. I'm like, ah. So he's like, no, they got this free thing. So I got the free thing, and then I watched a lot of the second half on the plane. They had they'd have that, and they had the Red Zone channel too. And I don't have the Red Zone channel. Do you pay for that? Okay, and I think I need to now because I effing love Steve Smith. Do you watch it?
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith is on the Red Zone channel.
I haven't seen him. I haven't watched it in the last
him
couple weeks.
and Guy. There's a white guy.
Scott Hansen?
Yeah.
Is that who
He's
it
been
is?
here for
Yes.
25 years, I feel like.
But
I didn't know
they
Steve
were in
Smith
different locations.
Okay.
And Steve Smith's awesome. He reminds me. It reminds me of C-Web and the Glove.
Now this is Senior, right?
Yeah,
I'm just.
it's
refer to
former
him as his
Panther
name.
Steve Smith.
Oh, trust me. Yeah.
But he's hilarious.
I didn't know he
He'd
was
be
on Red Zone.
I don't know. He's a great analyst. He's kind of like just an everyman.
Dude, he was great when they put him on studio shows. Remember? Like, Michael Irvin would kind of talk shit, and then Steve Smith would be like, I will beat you up. And Michael
Anyway,
Irvin would be like,
I think just based on watching the Red Zone channel on the airplane yesterday for half hour, I am going to pay for the Red Zone channel now with Steve Smith.
Okay. I like that.
You trying to find the guy whose wife cheated on him with Steve Smith?
No, that was
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve. That was that's a great callback. That wasn't that long ago, was it?
How can you do this to me, man? You're Steve Smith Sr.
And I didn't really do much when I was there. I mean, I just spent as much time with my kid as I could and, hung out a little bit. We would walk every day to a different gorge. So apparently in upstate New York, this is...
Time out. Blake, go.
Uh-uh.
No, no, me either.
What a gorge is?
Yeah.
It's like a canyon and there's like a waterfall. So apparently there's a lot of water up there, and it dug through the rocks over the years, and so now it's just a lot of beautiful walks.
Okay.
A lot of beautiful state parks, places to walk. So every day we just picked a different one, or she did, because I guess it's like, what else are we going to do together? What are you going to do with you eat, and you sit around and talk.
Yeah, you walk.
But then we got to find something to do. And I don't know. She doesn't. I don't know what she does with her friends, but probably not that with me. So we just went on walks, and talked and all that kind of stuff. So that's my weekend check. Blake went on the road with the Cowboys, and before we get to that, we do have every 15 minutes we try to do a little bit of commerce.
It's commerce on the quarters.
Dang, nailed it.
How about Community Mechanical?
How about him?
We're talking about Trident doing that tune-up. Community Mechanical, they have that preventative maintenance. Kind of the same bit. Get them out to your house. Just have them check everything out. You'll get a little peace of mind. Make sure everything's running right. When they came out to my house a long time ago, when they first hooked up with us, there was like something was spewing carbon something into the attic. Like something had come loose over the years.
Yeah, you were trying to kill us. Exhaust
And
duct.
I didn't know that. Yeah, an exhaust thing. So that's the main or one of the main reasons to just check out Community Mechanical.
Yeah,
our
stay alive.
HVAC company. Yeah.
CommunityDFW.com. Text or call Travis at 469-667-7290. It's the HVAC company of Brandon Aubrey.
The proud sponsor of the Brandon Aubrey program.
The very proud
which you'll hear
sponsor.
tomorrow.
We're going to get him on the run, folks.
Brandon?
Oh, I'm about tired of him.
So hit up Travis.
Did he sit in first class yesterday?
Get that preventative maintenance.
He did.
And if you need a new HVAC system, you get it with Community, you'll get a sit-in. You can come hang out. These people are just having the time of their lives.
Oh, yeah,
today.
yeah.
Enjoy that and a cool house with CommunityDFW.com.
Yeah, these people probably have a hot house to go back to.
You did it out of order.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blake?
Yeah, I was on the Cowboys charter. I'm sorry I couldn't make Carter's birthday party. But glowing reviews from my family. Well done.
Somebody had to be there for your son.
Yep. Thank you. Yep. I heard all about Jake's mom pushing Brooks on the swing. How somebody had to do it. But Saturday, I was on the Cowboys charter. Yes, I was streaming the Halo tournament.
Dude, that
from
is
the
one
Cowboys
thing.
charter.
His kid knew that. I don't. You know your kid. Like I don't ask where's Blake. They just tell you. My daddy's doing this. First thing he says, my dad's watching Halo on an airplane. And I was like, you're damn right he is. Boys made it.
Yeah, he's sort of gotten into it with me, so I told him, hey, dude, Halo tournament this weekend if you want to watch.
Is that free Wi-Fi on a Cowboy flight?
Yeah. Yeah, they give you a little card with the code that everyone shares. Yeah, so easy plane ride. We were on time. Again, in Chicago, we had issues, and I swear every time a charter's late, the team loses. But a smooth trip this time. And I had every intention to go into Manhattan because we landed at Newark, New Jersey. We were staying in New Jersey, and it was only a 30-minute train ride into town. And there's a Texas-run bar run by a subby called Wayne and Sons that we've heard a lot about. And
I think Sarah went.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I really wanted to go, but the Halo tournament ate up all my phone battery, so I was uncomfortable going into Manhattan with no phone.
Yeah, as much as I want to call you like a Fox News viewer, I think that's probably a good idea. I don't know that you're raw dog in Manhattan.
I just don't know how I'd get back without
Yeah.
guidance. Because I was, on the street, okay, walk here, where's this? And
Soft.
I bought my Metro card. I was down there, but then phone was at 19%. I was like, I don't think I can do this.
It's really confusing because if you're like on like 18th Street, somebody says 21st, you don't know which way that could be, So
You
very,
gotta walk to see.
a
Okay,
confusing
17. All right, walk
grid
the
of
other
a
way.
city where you never know.
I do
Sure.
remember the day of going to a city and then going to the local gas station and buying a map. Do they still have that available at a local gas station?
Yes.
Maps?
No idea.
I remember buying the closest I got was the MapQuest. Like when we drive to visit somebody and take a MapQuest. That's
What's
oof.
Mapsco? That's in
Same
my
sort of
head.
deal. It was a book.
Okay.
Cops had.
Killer and I used to have so many fights over MapQuest. Because back before, when we do remotes, we had to print directions to the remote, and of course, one of us would not follow it, and we'd get lost. Anyway,
I know that it's
Good
better
memories
to have the
about
internet
MapQuest.
than not, but printing out directions was that was the worst. I think I'm missing a page.
right. So I walked around
Ran out of ink.
and I found a very authentic Chinese food restaurant.
Now, what does that mean?
There were Chinese letters on the wall, and
How often do you go to one that does not?
I poked my head in, and there were nothing but Chinese people in there, and I
There you
thought
go.
I picked
Yeah,
pretty
That's
well
how you do
here.
it, yeah.
I picked pretty well.
Yeah.
And so I knew I picked well. I sat down. There were chopsticks in front of me, and the waitress comes up and said, "Would you like a fork?" I said, no. I'm here for the experience. Let me try chopsticks. The guy
Have you ever done that before?
What?
Chopsticks. Are you chopsticks guy?
Just when we eat sushi, but other than that, no. I'm not very good with them.
Okay. That's what I'm looking for.
So then the guy that brought me my food was like, "Would you like a fork?" I said no, because I'm the whitest person ever, and
the haircut.
They are looking at you like this guy cannot use
That's a fork haircut.
And I thought I was going to Wayne and Son, so I had my Lone Star Beer T-shirt on, so I just was very out of place.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to show them. I'm going to eat with chopsticks, and I'm going to destroy. And picked up my first dumpling and dropped it in my sauce, and it got all over my shirt.
Oh, you got soup dumpling bukkake from your.
Did you sheepishly ask for a fork or no?
No, I stuck with it.
Okay.
I somehow got through it.
Shove the chopstick into it, eat it like that?
Yeah, I didn't eat all my food. I was kind of tired of trying to pick up every grain of rice.
Oh, man.
So, the food was good. It was just, it's hard.
It's kind of pretentious being chopsticks guy, and I am chopsticks guy. I'll go in there and I'll use the chopsticks, show these people how. But you know what? Yeah, just get a spoon. You'll be fine. Just shovel it in. You're an American. You want to eat every last little piece on there, and then the waitress can be like, "Oh, somebody was hungry."
It's not even really fully like an etiquette. That is the worst.
We were talking about that a lot this weekend. Oh, somebody loved their ice cream.
Oh, were you hungry?
It's not like it's a fully like etiquette thing because I think when you do noodles, I mean, like Asian people in general, they'll pick up a bowl or a container and drink. It's not like.
So I have some observations. I was trying to be, whatever, nice, just not
get noticed.
Like I don't want to put my finger on the bowl and like scoop the rice onto my chopsticks. I'm just trying to be somewhat distinguished. Chinese people don't care about that. Like I saw a lot of them just like lean over like into their dish and just like they'll just go at it. And maybe that's what I should have done. They'll also flag down a waiter whenever they need him. Like I was waiting, kind of wait to make eye contact or just do a quick little. I mean, they'll like, hey, I need something right now, and maybe that's a better way to go about it.
Well, I mean, I've told you guys about this before, and I've not traveled enough to say it for sure, but in a lot of Asian countries, they don't wait in line. It's a real thing.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
It means
you just muscle yourself into the front.
If there's an elevator and you're standing there, when it opens, if there are 10 other people, they'll just walk in before you. They'll get in front of you. Like, there's no concept of a queue at all.
Do they hold the door open for the lady?
I wouldn't think so. That's a pretty American thing,
Is it?
think. I don't know. But you don't know that there are people who don't know how to wait in line until you see it. Because it's hard to explain, but they'll just walk past you.
Huh.
Yeah.
New Jersey is still somewhat in 1995 because I did a little mall walking to walk off my Chinese food, and it was bumping on a Saturday night. Like, there were no store. Like, if you go to North Park or wherever, there's just empty storefronts. This place, everything was packed, employees in there, people walking around, and there were a ton of people in the mall. And the other thing is we have the police escort in and out of town. They have a lot of toll booths still. Which was really weird. And even from the plane, I was looking at some of the traffic, and it was just all coming to these standstills where they would have to go through these toll booths. So I thought it was kind of weird.
I can't remember the last time I saw one of those. Throw your coins at it?
No, I mean, they had the pass, but it's a lot like the airport where you got to go, stop, and then finally go through. So I enjoyed, I've been sleeping on the floor a lot of my older kids' room, and the youngest is a grunter, so I'm up all night. I enjoyed the hotel room to myself.
I bet you did. You get a food bed?
Thermostat at 65, crawled under the covers, and just slept for 9 hours. That was my highlight of the trip.
Great shower.
I don't know why, but I always feel cleaner after a hotel shower.
I love a hotel shower, except the one thing I hate was in my hotel this weekend. We've gone now to the big giant thing of shampoo, and you're going to use the same shampoo that everybody else uses. Back in my day, we had the tiny little bottle, which is like 3 years ago. I don't know. I liked it when I would get my own shampoo. Now I got this. What if somebody put some stuff in there?
That's what I was thinking you were thinking. It's just...
And it's like nailed to the wall. Like I was going to steal your $2 shampoo anyway. Like,
well, you just said you were going to leave with your own if they...
well, no, I like the little ones.
It never occurred to me the little ones were for you to use all of. Or leave I don't...
You would use part of it and leave it?
Yeah.
No, that's for you. That's for you to throw in your shaving kit and take it home.
I had
in case you need it
never
later.
considered somebody Tyler Durdening in the soup the shampoo bottle at a hotel room. I mean, now that you say it, I guess.
Remember the Airbnb we were at? That had
sickos.
Remember the Airbnb we were at? It had a bar of soap in the shower. Like, what are you doing?
Using it?
Yeah.
You're going to use a bar of soap that was sitting there.
I don't typically just use a bar of soap. Like I use a loofah or a washcloth. But if the soap's there, I'm using the soap. It's clean.
I'll still use a bar of soap.
That someone else has used. Would you use my bar of soap?
He got all tripped out when I used his toothbrush.
That's way different. That's in our mouths.
That was an accident, ladies. But
he wasn't very apologetic about it. And that's what bothers me the most. Oh. All right, so we took a team photo before the game, and I'm trying to be like an athlete. I want to learn, okay? I want to review the film. I want to take your suggestions.
Who was on the thing?
So from right to left, that was our spotter, Chris, who runs men's basketball at Rutgers. Right middle, Jerry Recco, works on the fan with Boomer and Gio. Great dude. He was our play-by-play guy. Middle guy is the GM, Rob Blum. Steve Berline to my left, then your boys on the far left.
Oh, Berline traveling to a road game.
He does all the road games. He does every game.
I was not. I thought, yeah. Okay.
No, did not have to pick him up anywhere.
Okay, you get different play-by-play guys. That's right.
Yeah. So, okay, I knew better than to like lift my arms in my jacket.
This is a major improvement.
Okay.
Major.
Are we doing okay?
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're trying
Does
to
the jacket
escape your
fit okay?
jacket. Yeah.
Everything fine?
It's better.
Okay. That's the same jacket from last week.
I know that. But you have to know how to stand if you're not going to get it.
You were telling me I had to get it tailored because I'm a fat ass and couldn't fit in it.
No, it's that this is like the only way you can stand and make that jacket work. If you move your arms or to the side at all, it's going to get...
I think that's most jackets.
Listen, he's not going to get on to you about this.
Dan?
Yeah.
Because I'm a good friend.
And I am, because I am a good friend. And you're traveling around a lot of people who make a lot of money. And for $50, you can get a suit to look like a nice suit that's an average suit. Tell him. Am I wrong about this? I feel like...
Is there anything wrong with what I'm wearing? No? Okay. Thank you. I felt better about it.
You're right. Your suit looks just as good as Steve Berline's.
Is that the bar?
I mean, if that's the look you're going for, then you're a young man.
And then after the game, we had Cat's Deli, which I was not familiar with.
Hell yeah. I've been.
Really?
Yeah, that's a famous one.
Okay.
$23 pastrami.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. I just knew that food is not for the media. I was not allowed to get in line. But they had a carving station for the players after the game. So they were cutting the pastrami right there, putting it on the sandwiches, and off to the bus. And I almost texted Brandon to get me one. Because on Twitter, that's all I was seeing is, Cat's Deli, Cat's Deli.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And then
Hope Solo special.
You did text him after the game to give you a hot towel from...
Well, I walked past his normal seat, and he wasn't there. It was like Mayor Sleafau.
Brandon texted us, me and Blake.
I stay out of the text club.
On purpose?
Yeah, because I'm a fan. What if I get all pissed off one night? Like, you motherfucker.
Well, I'm a journalist.
I'm not.
Oh, I'll let him tell us what he texted. That's
yeah,
not for me to
I was
text.
surprised you were going to...
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot what he texted, but he actually reached out to us first, and then Blake said, "Can you bring me a hot towel from first class?"
Well, I was walking, and he wasn't in his seat, and so I started to look around, and I look, and Trent is in the very front of the plane. And so I guess the special teams unit was in first class this week, so I was a little jealous.
Deep snaps were perfect.
He made a tackle. He did great. But then it was cool. I mean, we kind of experienced this with the Stars, but the team playing after the game on a win, especially a big, easy win like that, it was really cool. Everyone was happy, in a good mood, walking through the plane, just joking around. It was really cool. And so I don't know if you guys could tell on the broadcast, but the Jets fans left at halftime, and they did not come back. So in the second half, it was primarily Cowboys fans. And so leaving the stadium when we did on the roads was all Cowboys fans. There were no Jets fans. And as we were going with the police escort, everyone was rolling their windows down, like waving, like it's
hell yeah,
out the sunroof. Like this one lady was out the sunroof, like waving us on, and it was like a huge deal. I don't know. It was a really cool feeling. And to be a player and to see that, I'm sure was awesome. And it was really cool to see. But then my final thing on the way back, the guy in the row ahead of me, middle seat, was watching Game of Thrones. And a full-on brothel scene occurred. And he just sat there and just observed. And I don't... that's just not me, man. You got to know what Game of Thrones is bringing. And if that happens, which it was like a couple minutes long, just
This is not a player.
No.
Some media or something?
Some guy.
Now, let's analyze that, because it is an adult-only plane. So it's not like when I was on the plane and was traveling next to like a youth volleyball team and like a rape scene broke out from that one movie with Jeremy Renner. It is an adult plane, but it's also a place of work. So, like, there's a chance. There's incest in the first episode of the show. There's a chance something's going to go sideways.
Every episode it has some.
And don't you just turn it all? I'll get to my notes and get back to this later.
But some scenes were worse than others, and the brothel scenes were.
Yeah, it's not a loving.
And I knew as soon as, of course, I was watching to wait to see how he would handle it, and it opened up in the brothel, and you're like, this is going to be bad. And you just sat there.
But there's people like that. Like I remember my brother. My brother would just like have his buddies over and watch Entourage with my mom, like in the kitchen. Like on max volume, and they're like, "How'd you eat her out?" and my brother's like laughing, and I'm like, "Dude, this is insane. Mom can hear you. I don't even know if she knows that word." But some people just don't care. That's tough.
More power to them.
It's not tough though, Dan. Not tough at all.
Getting new floors in your house at flooringdirectdfw.com/DZ. In fact, right now. What is it? 36 months, 0% financing. New floors in your home for less than $200 a month. No money down.
Special offer. It ends soon. You can reserve your free estimate today at Flooring Direct DFW. You're in flooringdirectdfw.com/DZ.
So, I got a friend that had got new floors like a month ago or so, and she was complaining because, one, they didn't move her furniture out. Like, she had to contract somebody else to do that.
That's a thing.
Move the furniture out and back in. Flooring Direct DFW does that for you. Two, she's like, oh, yeah. Also, it was kind of like when the Cowboys Stadium got built, when they said it would be $1.5 billion, and then at the end it's $3.2. Like, there's always an upcharge. Like she said, with Flooring Direct, what they quote is what you pay. So they're not going to all of a sudden be, oh, well, we ran across this extra trim, or apparently that's a thing. I'm reading it in the copy.
Hey, that's good. I don't know what trim
is with the floor, but I know trim, bro. If anybody knows trim, it's me. But the point is, they're not going to charge you for your trim.
That is definitely the point. FlooringDirectDFW.com/DZ. Hit them up, 972-449-9456. They are going to bring the floors to you. FlooringDirectDFW.com/DZ. It's a great deal.
Come on, Deidre. What are we doing? Which one of you needs it? I'll hook you up.
Did you say D or Dee and you're covering both?
Are you Dee Dee?
Yeah.
We both are.
We both are.
You're both Dee Dee.
Yes.
Okay. Well, which one needs floors?
We do.
Both.
DeAndrea
needs floors. All right, well, I'll hook you up.
Both great laughs.
Yeah.
Drop laughs.
Let's
you guys Cowboy fans?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you're in luck, because we're going to talk Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
You don't get many of these, Dan.
What, fun laugher?
Yeah.
Fans leaving at halftime on the road?
Yeah. You get 17 guaranteed games a year, and when you can wake up and the first thing I think about on a Monday after the Cowboys play is yay or boo Cowboys. And the first thing I thought was Dak Prescott is an MFer and he plays for my team, and I should appreciate that no matter else what there is about the guy. It's so much fun to watch him when he's dialed. And I don't know what we thought Shoddy was going to be through 5 games because he's like the weirdest rookie head coach ever because he had like 25 years of chances and nobody wanted him. But if you think about how we were thinking when he got hired, you probably didn't see this. Like at least looking competent because it was for a week or two before Luka got traded. This was like the worst hire in the history of the city.
Oh, yeah.
And then Luka got traded, and we moved on for a minute. But
And it was cheap hire.
yeah,
You had a guy
no interviews.
who not only had a great track record elsewhere, he had a great track record here. You know, run into some problems in the playoffs for sure, but they were right when after the season they would say, hey, 12-win seasons or 11-win seasons are really nice. And you can't just be firing a guy because of not making the playoffs. So they didn't fire him. They just let his contract run out. And then, yes, hire a guy that nobody else in the NFL had ever thought should even be interviewed for a job like that. And all of a sudden, he's showing better than competency. Now, it's a long season.
It's a long
the
season.
Jets.
Yeah, but
It's
so
remember, the Jets are now 0-5, so it's not like you figured out something the rest of the NFL hasn't.
no, they were competitive a couple times, but I don't know. It's so hard to say like, oh, it's just the Jets or bad loss, good loss. I put in the column this morning at dmagazine.com/sports. I don't know how they let me put this in there, but the concept of logarithmic time or logarithmic thinking. My kid just had his 3rd birthday. That's a huge deal to him because 1 year now is a third of his life. When you turn 53, 1 year is not a big deal, right?
Yeah.
So there's only 17 games in an NFL season. We only have 5 so far. You don't get to play everybody. You can't pick apart the game. You just have to take them for what they are. They have 5 games so far. And it doesn't matter if that team was bad or that team was good. It matters is that they go out and they execute like a real NFL team. And a lot of people thought they weren't going to be able to do that. And the truth is, if they have Dak and he's healthy, it's going to be better if they have talent around him, obviously. But he's good enough to when he's healthy, they can't F it up to the point where they're just not good. He's that good now. Jerry can't screw it up. They're going to be in
It's hard
games.
to argue with that, just seeing – because they had some major injuries.
I mean,
CD out, Turpentine is out.
Huge deal.
That's a huge deal because now all of a sudden everybody moves up a rung. You're fairly confident that George Pickens would be okay with that, although they're now going to be able to, hey, I'm taking George Pickens out of the game.
And he's the type of guy you can do that to. I don't think you can do that to CD. He's going to get his eventually, but Pickens had a couple. But there's a difference between those two. And then,
but Javonte Williams has been the line is the big thing. 4 starting offensive linemen are out.
Let's call Adrian Claiborne. Make sure he's still retired. He had 6 sacks on Chaz Green that one time that Tyron was out, or a couple years ago. They lost a game in, I want to say, Arizona in 23, where it was like a lot of the guys who played last night, Brock Hoffman, T.J. Bass, Chuma Adoga. In the past, when they've been down linemen, they have gotten bodied. And, those guys probably can't do that all year, but it doesn't matter because the job is to do it like 2 or 3 times. And they did it last night. For T.J. Bass, that's like a third of his season last night if you're a backup lineman. And he got it done. Like there's a world where we're here today. Like, what were they supposed to do?
It was under McCarthy.
Yeah, and Garrett, really.
Right. It's a convenient excuse. And it would have been. We would have been upset if there was a very close game, but they, figured out a way to win. but you would have really understood that. Like, what are you going to do? But they looked really, really good. Now, we have to remember, too, remember how you felt when the game started and the Jets just mowed themselves right down the field. And remember this as well. Even after the game, I saw this on internet. I didn't go back and look at the play chart. But the Jets had 19 plays of 10-plus yards.
I'll say it every week. It's just watching Big 12 football. I mean, go to the play that changed the game when Maris Leofau punched the ball out of Breece Hall's hands. How far down the field was he already? 20 yards?
Right.
Like 10 plus.
I think that stat's a little misleading because they were playing almost prevent in the second half.
But that being said, and you're right,
I'd like to know how many first-half ones they
it
had.
still feels like
Find that out.
Yeah.
right now you can just run the ball for 8 yards a pop if you need to. It's just teams don't do it. They get bored. You could fumble. Guys get hurt. You got to keep your quarterback engaged. You were gone on Thursday and Friday, and I was proud of myself listening to Greg Olson because I think he's great. And he said a couple times kind of what I had said, which is the Jets are not bad play-to-play. They just have colossal F-ups on both sides of the ball. And they fumbled. So it didn't really matter that he was running for 8 yards a carry because they turned the ball over. And that's really the story of the game.
And the Cowboys generally don't.
They generally don't, and they're going to luck into a couple turnovers. So
the Jets' defense also has not had a turnover.
I feel very bad for Aaron Glenn because I like that guy, and you can see the pain on his face. But
I think it's been since like the 30s.
Good
since
Lord.
a team has not had a turnover in the first 5 games of the season.
And a lot of that's luck. It's just horrible luck.
But yes, so it's 10-3 Dallas with 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter. It's 10-3. The Jets are moving down the field. You're thinking at that point, all right, 10-10, then we've got Brandon, right? So let's think of a 13-10. And then you get the ball back to start the second half, so that's good. But that's what it feels like this is going to be. 10-10, best case 13-10. Then that fumble happens. And was that where – oh, yeah, okay. That was where Dak gets a free play and offsides right after the 2-minute warning. And so he fires one up for Flanoy.
Mm-hmm.
What's he ever done?
I don't know. Where'd that R go?
It's it's Flournoy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't say the R?
No.
Flanoy?
But he's just another one of these guys, late round guy in 2024. You know who he's not? Mingo.
Well, Mingo's hurt.
Well, this guy's jumped all of them.
But he's at least done something.
He may have jumped Tolbert for yesterday. Who knows? But yeah, he was.
Oh yeah,
he was
Tolbert.
huge.
Then Javonte Williams scores a touchdown. You're like, oh my gosh. So now it's 17-3. Boy, that's what?
Javonte Williams not only scored a touchdown, he scored a touchdown on a toss out of the GDI formation. And I was thinking of you the whole time. We're running the I. We're running toss power out of the I in the 2-minute drill. Fuck off me. Nobody can stop them.
We had this stat on the broadcast. Javonte Williams, the first Cowboys running back with 100 yards in the first half since?
This is going to be absurd.
Wait, what was it?
Darren McFadden.
Javonte had over 100 in the first half. First Cowboys running back to have over 100 yards in a first half since who?
Okay, well then it's obviously not Zeke if that's the
right.
thing
That
you're
was
saying.
the thing is you'd think it would be Zeke. It was DeMarco. But of all the time that Zeke was here, he did not do that. And I think there was another stat, a 100-yard receiver and a 100-yard running back in the first half since like 1978.
Yeah, and it's Flanoy and Javonte.
Right.
I forgot to mention after that Breece Hall fumble, then there was a penalty, and Dallas ends up starting their drive 1st and 14 at the 4-yard line, their own 4-yard line. And so now, their first run goes nowhere. The Jets are calling timeout.
But I thought that was pretty rich.
They're like, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Well, they were helping out the Cowboys because they end up scoring that touchdown. Then, somehow, the Cowboys get the ball back. with 29 seconds at their own 33.
James Houston. That's how.
And that's where Javonte goes for 66 yards, runs it down to the 2. Ferguson with a touchdown. It's 23-3. And, yeah, you're leaving at halftime. And whereas you thought best case scenario could be it's a 13-10 lead at halftime, now it's 23-3. In 2 minutes, it's all the game's over then.
And that really what happened. They didn't all of a sudden become a great defense. The other team either commits a penalty, gives up a sack, and if they're not very good, their drive is over.
And the sacks.
And now when they're giving it back to Dak, the ball's coming down the field.
Those sacks aren't on just a porous offensive line.
Oh,
Those
man.
are Justin Fields sacks, dude.
That's been a big thing over the last 10 years or so, is trying to put blame, like PFF does this. Some sacks are not the line's fault, a lot of them. Dak does a great job not taking sacks. Justin Fields will hold the ball forever.
Dude,
By the way, I also think he could be good. I don't know. We've talked a lot this year about like the context of players. Like, oh, if the quarterback goes to this coach and the coach sucks, Justin Fields had a really rough start to his career, like coaching wise.
Yeah, I think the Darnold has completely
Baker,
yeah,
all of it.
that's retooled how I think about that. Because if he went to the Seahawks instead of Darnold, maybe he's having a better year. But I felt for him yesterday because he got beat up bad.
Not just PFF in the last few years. Maybe they're picking up on it. But, I mean, Bill Parcells was ahead of his time on many things. But one of the things was that quarterbacks cause sacks, too. Because that's one of the reasons he yanked Bledsoe.
Yeah.
If you look at those sack numbers from before Romo ever got in there, and if you also remember the early portion of Romo's career, they weren't investing a lot into the offensive line because it's like, well, we got Romo.
Jerry would actually say that.
Yeah, he can scramble around. He can make things happen. Bledsoe was kind of a statue and would hold the ball too long, and yeah, they had a lot more sacks with Bledsoe. Just proving that sacks are not just an offensive line stat, but you always think of it that way.
Brandon snuck that's the best time miss you could have right there. Up 20, nobody in the country's watching.
The doink?
Extra point that you shouldn't even it was a penalty, right? So that's about as good as you're going to get.
Well, yeah, he made one.
So when they did that extra point, I want to ask about that. It's it's from the 2-yard line is if you decide to go for 2. But if there's a penalty, then you could put it from the 1-yard line. So a lot of teams will do this, not just Shoddy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to kick if it's from the 2, but if it's a penalty from the 1, then I'm going to go for it. Okay, that seems to make some sense. But then they line up in shotgun. Well, now you're going to do the exact same play you would have done if it was from 2 yards. If you're lined up, tush-pushy or whatever, I understand it. If you're just going to shotgun it, why don't we just go for it from the 2? Explain to me, football man.
I'm going to try, but I'm sure people are going to tell me I'm wrong. But in general, if you think about like the push of the offensive line and how far back on average they think that they can get the defensive line and where they are when the back hits the line, like when's the last time you've been on a football field? A yard is way longer than you think it is.
But it's shotgun, and you're
But the
throwing.
point is, you're still standing 1 yard ahead forward, and you're selling the idea that you're running, right? Like, I think you are anyways. I think you're selling the idea that you can still run the ball. And the difference between 1 and 2 yards is quite a bit. Like, you're not tush-pushing for 2 yards, right?
No.
But you would for 1.
Yeah.
So there is some difference on plays you could run from 1 and 2.
But they're setting up.
Then you go to the gun.
Yeah, they're going to the gun, and they're clearly just going to pass. So if you're just going to pass, but you're saying for even the deception, the thought that we could run here.
I think so. And by the way, I would go for 2 from the 2 way more than NFL teams usually do.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about that?
Well, I'm going to say we have Brandon Aubrey. We need him to get more points. You still get a point, I think, for an extra point in fantasy. Let's see, a couple things that happened.
Skycam got doinked.
Okay, I want to mention that too
That was
because Saad Youssef is the only guy I heard mention this. Did
Same.
you listen to them this morning?
Yeah, and he's still the only one I've heard say it.
He said that should have been a dead ball in a replay of down. He actually cited the rule. Yeah, you usually see a lot of nerds on Twitter jumping out and telling you about that right away. By the way, on the plane, watching the game, and scrolling through Twitter while a game is going on, why do people do that? It sucks.
I liked it.
So I can see Clarence Hill, Mac Engel, Macho. I don't know. Give me like 5 writers or something. All say pretty much the exact same thing at the same time, and then a couple fans who I follow or whatever, or just be like, "Whoa!" You just that's like, why am I this? I don't like it at all. I think it's the worst thing ever. I think it should be banned.
I like it it's just jokes. I like jokes during the game. Now, it's the same as like a group chat, I guess, but no, I don't
know.
see the value in like
why am I watching this so I can now see 5 people just tell me that Javonte had a 66-yard touchdown?
that drives me crazy. And is their boss making them do it? What is the reason this is happening? Why?
That's got to be it. The boss sees, hey, the Star Telegram writer was doing this throughout the game. What are you doing? You just sitting there?
Yeah, I don't know, but that happened with the Skycam.
Let's get Blake to start tweeting during the games.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Big run there.
from the
Yeah,
bathroom.
yeah, I need that. That'll be great.
The Vikings kicker hit the
Hey,
wire.
this is a big third down.
You got to let us know.
Hey,
Yes,
Nick Folk.
Nick Folk.
Did you say that when you saw Nick Folk?
Yeah, the folk hero.
Nick Folk,
That's got to be 15 years ago.
dude. So I'm looking at Nick Folk this morning. So Nick Folk is the kicker for the Jets. I remember him as the Cowboys kicker. He made the Pro Bowl in 2007. He was a rookie. And since then, the Cowboys have had 2 iconic kickers come through, right? Like Dan Bailey was awesome for his short time here.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden, Brandon is awesome. Nick Folk was here the year after Parcells left. So Parcells last year was 06. Romo fumbles. Wade takes over. They go 13-3. Nick Folk is the Cowboys kicker. That's how long Nick Folk has been in the NFL. Never made another Pro Bowl after that year. 18 years in the NFL.
What do you think he's made?
I don't know, $18 million. What do you think? Does it say?
I hadn't looked before, but I'm going to look now.
Or no? You
25.
Okay, there you go.
And all of the sponsorship money.
All the folk, the folklore, the folk hero, any folk thing. I just thought that's wild.
That is wild.
Nick Folk is still in the game.
If there was anything specifically that we needed to break down, and we have all week to do this, but we got to talk about the cleats, about Jaden Blue's cleats.
Okay, let's do a Window Nation plug first. Has it been 15 minutes?
It has.
Mm-hmm.
It has. And then maybe after that we just go straight into
Some audio and stuff?
or the ladies talk corner.
Oh, why? What time? Anyway, Window Nation.
That's really what we're trying to say.
Flash
than
sale.
anything.
Flash sale. The offer is buy 2 windows, get 2 free, plus an extra 10% off, plus no interest for 2 years from Window Nation.
That is correct. WindowNation.com is the website, 866-90-NATION. If you replace all your windows, you'll get a Cowboys jersey and a chance to win a pair of home game tickets via Window Nation. Bring in some natural light, Blake. A little
Natty.
a little natty light at the house. Save money on your energy bills. You can do all of this by getting your windows replaced at Window Nation. Again, that deal right now is 2 windows. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free, plus 10% off and no interest for 2 years. WindowNation.com. 866-90-NATION is the phone number. WindowNation.com, Dan. What do you want to do?
I'll play a little audio. Let's see here. We had a couple of buffering Gregs. There's a lot. We can't mark them all.
I love him.
He's good.
He's very good.
Greg Olson is good. Hey, if you can find the unedited version, pull up his rap song. We're going to need that at some point.
All right.
This is buffering Greg, though, who will just pause at inopportune times in his sentence, and a lot of times it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, there's no mistaking who this passing game runs through. So here's a little more of what we're used to seeing out of Dallas in years past. Man coverage, Deron Bland, the all-pro corner. It's a tough matchup. So you're going to stress your coverage guys, Jason, if you don't have the pass rush. They've not been really good getting after the quarterback. And if you don't get home, Garrett Wilson's a tough one-on-one matchup on the back end.
Oh, he's edging me.
Threw a little pass rush in there, too.
Yeah, that'll happen.
We asked Matt Eberflus, why did they turn to Maris Leofau? Damone Clark started the year as the starter at linebacker. He said because he attacks the ball and he might be better than anybody in the league punching the ball out. So, I mean, how prophetic was that statement by Eberflus getting Leofau on the field? And as you said, the Jets, even when things look good, they just cannot get out of their own way with the negatives.
That was a good one. Own
way.
Speaking of linebackers, Jack Sanborn got hurt.
Yeah.
And we've thought he has a pretty big bag throughout this whole year. In fact, weren't you thinking maybe Leofau should have been in there a little more than Jack Sanborn?
Yeah, now Leofau kept getting dummy penalties, but Sanborn is the most placeholder of placeholder players you could have.
Let's get a report on Jack Sanborn.
We saw Jack Sanborn leaving the field. Pam?
Yes, I got from the Dallas Cowboys that Sanborn is now in concussion protocol. He's an important player to defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus. They were together in Chicago.
Pam, thank you for that. That is a big loss.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Or it's a big loss for the Jets. Like the fact that we're going to put in a better player and not the binky of Eberflus. Like, what are we doing?
He probably just knows where to go and where to line up and helps other people.
That's what it is.
Gets there a little earlier than most.
He's great.
Leaves a little later.
Stays in his playbook.
Yeah, he's
and that's
probably
fine
great
at the
until
start of the year.
Doesn't have cornrows.
It's a little too obvious.
Do-rag. Oh.
By the way, I still love that Trayvon is going with the pink, like, 90s rag. That looks great. It's a lot easier to support when they're not getting toasted.
Yeah. Oh, did you want to do blue cleats? This is a long cut.
But we don't have to play the whole thing. There's a mark in the middle there, you see.
You want to jump there?
Here, just play the beginning part first.
Cowboys have Jaden Blue into the ball game for the first time. The rookie out of Texas getting his first run in his NFL career, and he takes the handoff from Dak Prescott and goes nowhere. Will McDonald with the hit. Jaden Blue, who's steadily gotten better in practice, said Brian Schottenheimer did have an issue with the cleats earlier this week that were giving him blisters, the designer cleats. I know that happened to you a bunch.
Yeah, I was a big designer cleats guy, so so I can relate here to Blue. I get it.
Okay.
Really
Great
talented.
chemistry, guys.
Well, what you're going to hear later, and if we can pick it back up later, I actually don't think their chemistry was horrible. They don't work together ever. This is World Series related. Greg Olson is just disgusted. You know? And
that a guy would...
And I am...
Especially a guy trying to get on the field.
I am as, like, on board with throw as much shit on when you play as you want. Look good, feel good, play good. But, dude, you have to be kidding me. You changed your cleats out the week they made you active. You're a running back. You got custom Louis cleats 3 days before the game and gave yourself blisters. You should be cut. They should cut you right there. Greg Olson's not being like some hard-ass conservative. You're a moron. Like, what are you thinking? I don't know. For a guy who they kept saying, like, we don't know if he gets it or not. Then the week they make him active, he's like, check this shit out. I got new shoes.
Yeah, well, now we know that he doesn't get it.
It's like, what are we...
Do you want me to go to the first mark or the second mark?
The end was kind of fun. Yeah, the last
okay,
mark, yeah.
You know, we were going to step aside, but since we have file footage of the cleats, we figured that this was worth it to show America. Jaden Blue, rookie out of Texas. There they are. That's worth it, right?
Is that worth getting blisters? There's nothing in the world worth getting blisters.
Really?
Not to play football.
Not Louis cleats?
No, I mean, you're wearing Louis shoes right now in the booth, aren't you?
Yeah, I rented them from a guy named Lou.
Great chemistry, guys.
Feet are one of the things, man.
Whoa, what?
I don't know. Fashion over function. I'm not sure if it applies to.
Yeah, he's disgusted.
He's disgusted. It's
third down for Dallas.
Where was that sentence going to go? Feet are the things, man.
Feet are one of the things, man.
One of the things you don't mess with.
I mean, I know what you're saying,
mess
Blake,
with.
but he's just actually apoplectic. He's like, what are we talking about here?
The thing about feet,
It's football. It's there in the name. It's driving me crazy.
So, I don't know if you do this, but when I watch a movie or something, I will then walk around and I'm thinking in the inflection of the main character. I actually will talk in that.
No.
So it's just a weird, or if I watch a Shane Gillis comedy, then I find myself thinking in his cadence.
Sure.
Same thing with any other comedian or whatever, you know? It's why I got in trouble that one time after watching Bigger and Blacker with Chris Rock.
Yep.
I know, but so I talk, you know, and I think that Greg Olson has been talking to Brian Schottenheimer this week. See if you guys can tell where I thought that.
It's a gain of 22, and it nearly went for forever.
No, it's funny. Coming into the game, we said it's kind of bad versus bad. This Jets third down offense trying to find their way. Well, now they're 2 for 2 on third down in the first quarter. Why? Well, this Dallas defense, aside from...
That's
yeah.
He only did it once.
The shoddy effect for sure. I tried to write like that in my column today, and it's like nobody gets this but us. We're the only ones who are driven insane by this. Yeah.
And then this was interesting. You had told me a couple of things you found that you thought were interesting. This one was a double because I thought this was interesting for a different reason. So they start talking about Dak's
high school
highlights.
Yeah.
But they lead into something else. Or then Greg starts talking too, but so tell me if you want me to pause it anywhere, but they're talking about Dak.
Yeah, we were talking to Dak Prescott about his high school days. And, like, he went back and watched maybe, like, last year, watched some of his high school tape. He said, I should have run more. I was bigger than everybody.
He goes, I didn't realize how good I was. And I was like, really? Like, I feel like you probably knew you were pretty good.
He said he looked at everybody else. He was like, I was bigger than everybody. There's a line drive incomplete. That was a Schoonmaker laser, and it'll be second down.
It is one of the good things about, I mean, if you look at Dak and you're thinking about him in his early career, like, I think that frame is way better for longevity than
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah,
or,
you know, it's just, he's a solid dude.
Yeah.
Obviously, getting injured more as he gets older and all that kind of stuff, but you kind of want your quarterback to be like Dak.
Yeah, Baker. A little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny. You asked him, you're like, when was the last time you went back and watched your high school tape? And I was expecting him to say, like, oh, my rookie year.
Right?
He was like, yeah, like last week. I was like, okay, like, I respect that. You know,
we're killing time in the second half here.
That's like me with my kids. Like, every once in a while.
Okay, this is what stood out to me. Like, I had marked this before you told me to get the Dak tape stuff.
That's like me with my kids. Like, every once in a while, I got to remind my kids, because they don't really know, like, that I played. Like, they were babies when I was playing. So, like, every once in a while, you got to bring out your tape and be like, Dad knows a few things here.
You don't have a...
Okay, wait. So we got to bring out the tape to show him what Dad did? Oh, okay. Actually, when I was in college, I got to do a rap song.
Have the DDs heard this?
Do you have it, Blake? I have a option here.
Oh, I can only find the beeped out version in the Dropbox. We can just go with that if you want.
G-Reg, what you do? Get head. Drop my drawers and let us see my third leg. Chilling on the 7th floor. I gotta let these chickies know your Greg is in the house and I finna make these hoes choke. Put my balls on my dick, then I'm busting up quick on the face, on the chest.
This is Greg Olson,
Come on,
right?
fellas, let's get weird. Stick your dick up in the ear. While I'm laughing at these guys are second nut all in the eyes. That's how we do it, son. In it.
Oh, good grief, Gregory.
I think the beat version's funnier.
It is funnier because you're just guessing at where everything's going. He's running out of spots. No, it's incredible. I think,
Met your mom, kids.
Yeah.
It's,
yeah.
You wonder why her...
Met her, not made you. Those are less conventional
Well, no,
methods.
I can't make you in her eye.
Maybe again. No, we're good. But yeah, he's a man of the year. He's got foundations. He's like a youth ambassador.
I told you.
I don't know how
it
he's
was the
done
Me
it,
Too
dude.
era, and he was up for doing a Super Bowl, and that's. I guess it. I wonder if it was like if his Super Bowl was the beginning of the Me Too era. Does that pop out? Because somehow that's just never.
It's weird, man. And
popped out, and I don't think it should.
No,
I mean I don't care, but I think it's hilarious.
I don't. I don't need this exemption, but Greg Olson's 40. I'm 40. And there's a lot of us who grew up listening to certain types of music who there's recordings of us attempting to rap, okay? Now, not everybody is to Greg Olson's level, but it seems like Blake Snell was last week, right? There's like a video of Blake Snell in a dorm room, like in a rap video.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of pro athletes who have this. And I wonder if it's an exemption. Like if he had been yelling that at somebody on the street, he's probably not doing the Super Bowl. You put a little Southern production underneath it, and it's art.
Art and the artist. Any other ones you wanted to work in here?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Clean up tomorrow. I want to make sure we learn about our guests.
We will learn about our guests, but let's see anything else from the game. Yeah.
I like the guy, Benetti.
Cowboys are 500. Jason Benetti.
Yeah.
Is he usually the third guy or something? Must be.
Yeah, at least third, because they've got Joe Davis and Burkhart going, right?
Why? Is Burkhart doing baseball?
Oh, yeah.
My brew crew?
Hell yeah, bro. One up.
Justin Fields is 0-26 now when the opposing team scores 21 or more.
That's a tough life.
Dang.
Yeah.
That is a hard existence. Getting the S kicked out of you. Making good money, but not like, you know.
And I was wondering, I didn't know if they do it just on the at home or whatever, but they did do the Landry shift at the end, which I do think is a very, very cool bit. Like a really cool bit.
Sure.
Because it's the Cowboy history and all that. And I'm glad Shoddy still does it. It would be weird if Shoddy didn't do it after all other head coaches have done it.
No chance.
I don't know if Jimmy did. I would bet he did not. I wonder who brought it. I need to look into that. But I'm surprised that no other team has done that to them after like they come in and kick their ass in a playoff game or something. Like the Packers didn't do it at the end of their blowout in playoffs a couple years ago.
When do they see the Lions this year?
Do you think they would?
Early
If
December.
anybody's going to, yeah. Dan Campbell likes to beat up on people. He likes to do football history. What, is anybody going to say Dan Campbell's disrespecting Landry? No.
It would be awesome, an awesome troll, though. It's kind of like...
And my vape will go through that television.
Doing the Dak hip thing
Yeah.
to
taunting.
Dak.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing about being cocky is it can be thrown back at you.
All right, we'll do a quick middle closing remarks. Let's make this brought to us by Lone Star Beer because we could just plug their merch page. When you go to LoneStarBeer.com, you go to it's DumbZone 21, and you can get 21% off your merch. Get a cool hat like this, what I am wearing today. And Lone Star Beer has been offered, but no one has taken part yet on a Monday afternoon here in the den. But here in the den for all our watching parties and just for all the shows we do up here, it is powered by Lone Star Beer and, just as importantly, Lone Star Light, Blake. I know you make fun of me with the blue, but I love the blue. I'm a Lone Star Light guy.
I like the red.
The merch is also equally important, and I'm into it. DumbZone 21 is, again, the promo code there. Go check it out. They have a ton of new hats, ton of new shirts up there. These are not just like blanks they print on. These are made here in Texas.
They're not shooting blanks.
That's right. DumbZone 21, 21% off. Ropes.
So we have Dee Dee and Dee Dee. Are you guys like best friends?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a sitcom.
How long have you known each other? Like this isn't childhood friend type thing?
18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 19 years.
Quite some time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Decades.
Sure.
Okay. So who is Deirdre?
Deidre, yes.
You want the closing remarks? Who gets closing remarks here? You're the one that has to leave, right?
I have to leave, yes.
Yeah.
But we can just play it by ear, whatever. I mean, I'm here. I came here for DeAndrea, for her cookies, basically.
For DeAndrea?
Yes.
Okay, so is this your closing remarks?
Sure.
Go
I
on.
guess.
We just want to say goodbye.
Sure.
Are you staying or leaving?
I'm staying.
Oh, okay.
She's leaving.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't really need to do closing remarks right here.
We should have asked better questions.
Yeah.
But she still.
I mean, I brought some crafts for you guys,
Yeah.
but
Well, yeah, let's do that while you're
she
here.
still has her stuff.
Okay.
yeah,
She's just pushing
I'm just
it all
a
on me.
I have an Etsy business. It's just a hobby, but I just make crafts for like bracelets and wine glasses and things like that. But
Ladies
on
love
Etsy.
glasses.
Yeah, and I brought you guys some.
Ladies love Etsy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I frequent that for gifts.
You do well on
Engravements.
there?
It's just a hobby.
Okay.
For now, it's just
But
I
you
just
never know.
started. Yeah.
Okay.
It's new.
So what do we got?
Oh,
Are you presenting right now?
my husband will bring them.
Who's this guy?
This is Dustin.
That's Dustin.
Dustin.
He's been listening to y'all longer than I have, so
Oh, yeah? Did he force us on you?
yes, he did.
Okay. But you're not totally against it.
No, I love you guys.
Aw. These are cool. Get the DumbZone pint.
I was sad when y'all left the ticket. Very
yeah.
sad.
But look at us now in a garage.
Oh, so you made us DumbZone
Thank
glasses.
you.
These are great.
And bracelets.
I love
Oh, I've always wanted us to have
cool.
matching bracelets.
it. Magic
Yeah,
gold
finally.
bracelets.
That's been only we've been held back for all these years. Okay, well, very nice.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, thank you, Deidre.
You're welcome.
You going to pick up your kids?
In about 15, 20 minutes.
She's got cookies to eat.
She's.
DeAndrea has the cookies.
I have the cookies.
And she wants you to sample them while,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. We do that at the end of the program or what?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you're not leaving, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, well, we're going to take a little break. And then we got more. Right? Or
Yeah.
are we just going to end?
You're listening to The Dumb Zone.
Mic. All right, there's the mic. And we're back high atop my garage. Tonight you can check out DZTV on Channel 27 in Dallas. We know there's somewhere in Austin as well, or on the Fox local app. It's just a cut-up version of this program, right? We don't do anything original on DZTV, do we?
Well,
It's just well-mixed.
No, we don't.
It's video and stuff.
You have to watch to find out.
You'll have to watch to find out.
We referenced this earlier in the show. Dan discovering Red Zone. But he did have the interesting, I guess, note that Steve Smith Sr. is on
That's the
that
whole
now.
point of,
Yeah.
I'm well aware of Red Zone.
The room
I
was
used
looking
to have
around.
it. I used to have Red Zone, but I just haven't had it in a while.
And I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, it's got its moments, but I'd rather lock into a game. But Steve Smith was one of the all-time greats. Trash talk. He blocked. He played like a monster. Played bigger than he was. And I think Michael Irvin is a tough guy, but I think Steve Smith is on a different level. And they got crossways on NFL Network a couple years ago. And this is also right when Michael Irvin was finding social media. I think this is...
Go. Hey, listen, man. I want you to understand. I was just joking with Steve Smith. I love him. I am wearing the suit, a whole suit. See this? That looks just like his pants look. I was just having fun with him. I don't want him to beat me up. Steve, you know I love you, man. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I was just having locker room boys fun. And so I wore this suit to really show you that I'm sorry. And I love you, brother. Steve Smith, Agent 89. 88 and 89. We together forever. Love you, brother.
So he's afraid of Steve Smith.
Steve Smith, please don't beat me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stop this right here. Then I guess it was also Saturday night, I think, was when I was watching our boy Deuce and the Seminoles take on the Hurricanes. That was tough.
Yeah.
Miami has a receiver that's the closest. Tony, is that his name, Blake? It's the closest thing I've seen to Tyreek Hill ever. They're good. And, they went and paid Georgia's quarterback or whatever $1 million just because they got enough guys that if they just get a quarterback, they're fine. Deuce has been playing great, but Florida State loses again. But I don't know if you've watched Miami this year. They don't have any rules on what Michael Irvin can and can't do on the sideline anymore. I don't know if he might be a coach. He might be like he's just out there. And so they're trying to throw it to Holly on the sideline.
So Miami
is what you get.
Over-aggressive after they rounded him up, but Holly.
Hey, Holly went down. Holly,
Okay,
you all right? You all right, girl?
I have an injury.
First of all, I mean, I don't know. Look, you guys are very familiar with code switching. You know that whites do it. I'm sure that everybody does it in workplaces, but he turned into like a member of In Vogue.
You all right, girl?
Yeah, girl.
Rounded him up, but Holly.
Hey, Holly went down. Holly, you all right? You all right, girl?
I have an injury update on myself. But what I wanted to point out before I got wiped out was just look at the uniform of Bain and Messidor. These guys are
Stop
going
talking over the ref.
She's trying to do her report.
God, is this your first day?
Yeah, the ref's doing things.
Just-
And also, by the way, her report is about uniforms being dirty. So it's very John
look at
Madden.
the uniform of Bain and Messidor. These guys are going after it. They are filthy. They're tired. They're sweaty. And they keep putting so much pressure on guys. I just wanted to point out these are like the old.
Hold on, Holly.
Now they're showing the replay. Now they're having to stop
What a
her.
car wreck
it's
this
a
is.
car wreck, yeah. Now they're going to show the
Pressure on
replay.
guys. I just wanted to point out these are like the old.
Hold on, Holly. We're showing
down
now.
here.
Look out,
Here in this rivalry game.
Watch those knees.
Watch the knees. Watch the knees, girl. Come on.
My back pedal.
Girl.
I was waiting for you guys to toss it. My back pedal was off.
Michael Irvin did not stand in front of and protect you there.
I'm gonna
Jason
get on
Taylor.
the
Irvin got the hell out of there. He's like, they're coming for him and Holly Rowe. Dives out of the way. Holly Rowe gets
now,
trucked.
hey,
We got Michael
they're supposed
Irvin.
to protect me out here.
They get you?
They got me.
He's talking about they get
Dude, he's not even in the shot up until this point. He just wanders back up to the microphone and he's like,
You guys to toss it. My back pedal was off.
Michael Irvin did not stand in front of and protect you there.
I'm gonna
Jason
get on it
Taylor.
right now. Hey,
We got Michael
they're supposed
Irvin.
to protect me out here.
They get you?
They got me.
I was scared I'd get a flag. I leaned into it a little bit.
All right. Well, next time I'll protect you if you're not going to protect me.
Michael was not chivalrous there, I got to tell you. You're right, though. She protected the knees. After the 15-yard penalty, it gives Florida.
anyways, they're all having a good time here. Here's the.
Gonna ride the Dodgers home. Michael Irvin's feeling good right now.
2nd and 7.
Herb Street. He's feeling good. Just insane college football sideline, but this is fun, man. A lot of fun.
Clemson got back on it.
I saw that.
We're back.
Saw that.
North Carolina.
Oh, buddy.
What are we doing? What a.
And I don't know if this is true.
It's not his players.
Yeah, that's
right?
a good
He's
one.
got to get his own recruiting. You got to give him 3 to 4 years here.
Yep. That's
to
a
really
good
get
one.
his system in place.
Also, that excuse is no longer going to work. Not just for him, but in general. But when you can buy a roster and export it in 18 months, nobody's going to give you 4 years to put your program together anymore. You better.
What should we do with
get moving?
Preseason rankings? You know they've always sucked.
They've got to be worse now than they've ever been.
Yeah.
just because of the movement.
Texas was number 1. Penn State was number 2. Clemson was number 4. Are any of them even ranked?
It'll be 20s for maybe Texas. I don't doubtful. But then, Tech and A&M both woke up in the top 10 Sunday morning.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Tech got into the top 10, huh?
Yeah, they thumped Houston, and they don't really have anybody. They got Arizona State coming up. Hell, I've been trying to tell you, dude, I'm trying to maybe get a full weekend of football because I want to go see UNT punch their ticket to the playoff Friday night. They got one game left where they might not be favored.
That's this week?
Friday night.
Who we got?
South Florida, who I watched whatever they played this weekend, and they've always, the last couple years anyways, they've been good.
And you just said I want to see UNT and didn't really even mean the bit.
Football.
You were just actually right in the middle of talking.
I don't know the truth to this, but this morning somebody in North Carolina was reporting that Bill Belichick instructed the North Carolina media and comms department to not congratulate or show highlights on their social media of Drake May balling out last night, who's easily, that's what colleges do. He went to UNC. He's beating up on the Bills, but he plays for the Patriots. And Bill Belichick didn't want any positive Patriot highlights on the UNC football social media account.
I buy it.
But which is insane.
It's a very petty little thing here, right? Between the Patriots and Belichick.
It is, but, dude, it's just a normal thing. The guy went to your school. He's playing in the NFL. The guy, he could have, blocked a kick, and the team will post about it, much less play quarterback on Sunday Night Football.
Let me just check the ticket account. Did they put out the best sports media personality from the Dallas Observer? They did not. In fact, I've recently learned this. I don't even know how.
Yeah.
But I just looked at, I don't know, somebody was following. It'll say you should follow these accounts, and then
sure,
it'll say follow back or something, so they follow you or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've just recently found out, so I don't know how long it's been, but the ticket account does not follow me.
Damn, dude.
Really?
So the ticket, somebody was informed, hey, you need to take off that we're following him.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What level of insecurity is that? Are you really? You're worried about?
Do I need to put you back in that place to
I don't
remind you
know.
how commonplace, that sort of thing?
To what? I just don't. I don't know. I don't. Obviously, it doesn't affect me, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Why are you saying that I'm mad?
Yeah, that's all I got for football. I mean, we could go forever.
Yeah, no,
Fired up, dude.
The NFL itself was great. Not necessarily if you're game picking. Anybody else get screwed in a knockout league by Arizona?
I think I went down last.
Did I go Arizona with you, Blake? The Blake knockout league?
Let's see. Probably.
Because I'm still in a few knockout leagues, and I'm still alive in the one where I picked Detroit. But Arizona hosting Carolina seemed like a layup.
No, you went Vikings.
Okay. That's another one. I won big in our league. I won my triple play, but then lost in another league because it turns out that was a 4.5-point spread in the other league.
And who knows, man? The Texans are smashing the Ravens. The Ravens feel. I mean,
the Ravens are the
injuries are a big part of it, but still.
Right, that's the most disappointing team of the year. Correct?
Yeah,
1-4.
By far. I mean, the Bengals are without a quarterback. Everything else is about what you'd expect. The Broncos beating the Eagles is cool because it just hypes that game up when we're going up there even more in the event the Cowboys are able to kind of hold serve. I mean, if Brandon's going to break that record, he's going to do it with us there.
Boy, that'd be awesome. You see Baker? How's Baker's MVP? You think I didn't sprinkle a little something on Baker MVP?
I hope so.
That was a few weeks ago.
I think I put the video in, but
I think I also did on Dak because I didn't want you to win alone.
Do you want to see
I put a little something on Dak.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It feels like you're supporting me,
Yeah.
even though you're just grifting. I don't know that I want my quarterback being this dude, but this video from yesterday, this is just a tunnel before the game. The whole team is chill except the quarterback at the front. He's just barking at people in the stands. Look at him. He's just pointing at random fans.
Yeah, but you know who loves it? Everyone around him.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to get away with because I think people will be able to smell if you're a fraud pretty quickly. But I don't know. It's working for him, man. And it's fun to not have every quarterback be a robot.
Rico Dowdle is talking trash to the Cowboys.
Why not? Rico Dowdle could talk his shit. So should Tony Pollard.
Go ahead.
What do you have, over 200 yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing is, like, I'm not trying to take anything away from Javonte Williams. Like, it's just Zeke was here last year. They were giving carries to Zeke. They should have just been feeding Dowdle. Pollard should have been here the whole time. Like, those are good players. But, look, they got Tay now, who I love.
I was glad we had him on.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yeah. Biggest neck I've ever seen.
He's thick.
Thick boy.
So before the Panthers went off and had a big comeback against Miami, since I was watching NFL Twitter at the time, I don't usually do it, but now I'm going real time. Apparently, like in the middle of that game, the update was that the Panthers had been outscored 53-13 through the first 6.5 quarters of the season. Then they scored 55 points unanswered. Because who'd they beat? Atlanta, right? Mm-hmm. And then they were outscored 52-7 since then. And it looked like the Dolphins were on their way to a laugher victory. And then they actually came back and won yesterday, 27-24. And that's your Dallas Cowboy next opponent. I think you'd have to be happy if you're trying to judge.
I don't want to play another winless team. Or they weren't winless, but another team that just
the back and forth. Happy off of a big emotional win that they didn't expect to have. And now you can kind of spank them.
Look at you.
But, I mean, that was the
coming around.
Well, I mean, everybody wants the Cowboys to do well. I am not going to
no, and I'm not. I don't
pull
think
a Clarence Hill on Twitter and just start fighting people who would dare to suggest the Cowboys aren't the greatest team ever. But
Jets are now 0-5.
The Jets are 0-5. And remember, you were playing Justin Fields. And their offense was actually moving pretty well.
Yeah, I think that'll still keep happening. Like, there's going to be games where Dallas wins and they give up 8.5 a carry.
To answer your stat from earlier, 8 plays for 10-plus yards in the first half.
So okay, so it isn't like they were –
Yeah, no, it's still a lot. More than I thought.
That's high school.
So it is deceiving to see they had only scored 3 in the fourth quarter, and those were just total garbage time points. It was the Jets. Your defense is still not good. Now, what do we got for the schedule coming up? We're feeling pretty good about the schedule coming up, right?
Well, it's this, and then our next game stream is Washington.
Washington at home, then at Denver.
Let's go.
They kind of need – if they want to be a playoff team, they're going to kind of need to go 2-1 here, right?
Yeah, you would think, but somehow this tie is going to end up being a huge pain in the ass down the stretch where they have to – standing watch because it's gonna get frustrating.
What's our bet with the listener?
Let's not.
Does the tie screw everything up?
It probably will somehow. So let's just.
I thought it was like 9 wins we have to go, or was it 8 wins we go somewhere? Or okay, we're not going to.
I registered my vote.
We're not doing it. Yeah. Anything else we want to mention from the NFL even? But it was pretty sweet.
We didn't talk about Thursday night when Sean McVay went for a 4th and 1 instead of kicking a game-tying field goal, and they lost. That would have been really. That would have been.
Hey, wait! Didn't what's his name do that yesterday? Not the field goal. The Denver.
Oh yeah,
they went for 2 to win that thing.
They did.
I like it.
17-8. Yeah.
Were they down 14? Was that why they did it?
No, they never got down 14. Yeah, you'll have to remind me.
No, they could have kicked to tie the game.
Right.
Okay.
And they went for 2 to win.
To go up, yeah. And then kicked another field goal, but they were down But actually, Blake, they were down 14 at one point. It's just they went for
In
two
the-
on the second one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we were watching on the scoreboard in the stadium. I saw they were down 17-3. When I saw 18-17, I thought, oh, down 8, go for 2.
Oh, I forgot to mention this. Mark Sanchez.
Let's do the news.
Oh, that's going to be in the news?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we doing news now?
Sure.
Is it going to be brought to us by fairlease.org?
Fairlease Navidad.
Fairlease.org is our car dealer. And the cool thing about fairlease.org is that you can shop for a vehicle right wherever you are. You can never leave your current location, and they will drive the vehicle to you. You could buy it right now.
They'll drive it right to you. Maybe you have an enemy, and you're getting a new vehicle. You want to go to their house and have it delivered there. And you just pop in and drive off. Fairlease.org. They're affiliated with the Credit Union of Texas, so when you work with Fairlease, you are supporting Texas. You can trust them. Fairlease.org. We've had a ton of listeners who have done this in the personal front, but also in the commercial world. Business fleet, if you need to upgrade that, that's something they can help you with. They're going to do it fairly. Click, request a quote on that website, and then select Locked On Cowboys from the website where it says, how did you hear about us, at fairlease.org.
Mention the dumb zone.
Let's play the theme.
I'm looking
Audio
for
boy.
it.
Theme boy.
All right.
Here's Jake with the Dumb Zone News.
Okay, we do want to talk about Mark Sanchez and the developing story there.
Surprised nobody asked Shoddy about it, because that was his offensive coordinator, right?
Yeah, honestly, that was...
Maybe they will today.
My wife asked me yesterday the last time the Jets were good. And I was like, well, the last time they were, like, kind of good was, ironically, when a guy who's shivved up in a hospital bed right now is at quarterback and the Cowboys head coach was his OC.
And, in fact, he was more Dak's mentor than...
Big time. I think Dak had...
than Tony Romo.
Mark Sanchez had a lot to do with Dak developing because Romo was being a baby about it, if you remember.
So was he brought in when Romo got hurt, Sanchez?
Yeah, because remember...
Because Kellen Moore got hurt, too?
Kellen Moore was down, yeah. So, we love bits here on this show. Before we get to Mark Sanchez, you guys probably had this sent to you. It was sent to me many, many times. And it was news of a different type of ultra marathon, the Taco Bell 50K.
Haven't heard of it. Go on.
So I had a listener email me and say that it was in Denver. There were about 600 people involved, and there were... It's a 50K, so what is it? It's like 2 marathons. You've got to stop at 10 Taco Bell stops along the route. There's items you have to eat at each one. You have to finish under a certain time. And no on-course Pepto, Alka-Seltzer, Mylanta allowed. And a listener hit me up and was like, hey, I know a guy who did this. It was actually, I think, his brother-in-law, and he joins us now. This is Jake, who ran in the Taco Bell Ultra 50K or 50K Ultra Marathon. What did I get wrong? Explain this to us, Jake, and thanks for joining us.
I think that's pretty much it. It's not quite as impressive as 2 whole marathons. It's just like 31 miles, so still pretty far. But yeah, I'm proud to say I survived finishing. I got my medal. You know, pretty proud of it.
Oh, a little sauce packet. A little fire sauce packet as well. That's fantastic.
Some like packing ribbon glued, like taped to it. So, yeah, and actually, I don't know exactly how many people it was, but there was 516 people who finished this year, which feels like congratulations to all of us idiots, basically. But,
yeah. So I was wondering if there were going to be people just dropping out. I mean, let's cut to the chase here. The idea here is that you're going to have to poop.
Yeah, I mean, you know, part of the training is running really far, and I think part of the training is eating gross food while you run to avoid that. So if you're taking it seriously, like, really no one should, but I think a lot of people did, is you kind of come prepared for that and you actually practice like eating some food while you run pretty far. So yeah, there was definitely some gross stuff happening though that I got to see. Kind of, there's a spot where you turn around and run back, kind of like double back by some other people. And that was the only spot where I saw some people just like losing it, throwing up in the bushes and struggling. But everybody ahead of me was pretty in shape, I think, and it actually, was trained for it. So,
what did you hold everything in?
Yeah, I actually felt pretty fine. I don't know, maybe like I'm not built like a real runner. I'm pretty short, Cajun from the swamps of Louisiana. So maybe I'm just built for this kind of event where you just eat gross food and run around. But
I could see that. I could see that. Yeah,
So you're not a marathon guy.
I don't sign up for a lot of races. I've been running a long time, and so I don't like do a lot of official stuff. But I've run the distance a bunch of times. But yeah, this one was like too weird to pass up. My friend texted me. It was like, check out these idiots. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, but you're still running 31 miles.
And do you have to actually pay for the food, or is that kind of part of it?
And did you have to order from a robot?
One of the cool things is the guys who put this on are like pretty serious about it just being free. So there's, most marathons you're going to pay like $150 or something ridiculous just to go run in a place. Here it's like, just show up, and they have a foundation that's pretty cool called the Achilles Foundation, where they like partner like able-bodied athletes with disabled athletes, and just try to knock down any barriers to people participating in athletic stuff. So they're like, this is our main thing, but like nobody needs to pay to. You just show up, like say you're going to do it, and then show up, and you just have to buy the food. But other than that, it's also pretty unofficial. Like it's not, like a marked course. I got lost a couple of times. I probably ran an extra mile of just doubling back and wandering around timber because, it's about as unofficial as it feels like it should be.
Were you able to complete the Baja Blast Challenge, which says here you've got to drink an aggregate of 2 liters of Baja Blast during the run?
Yeah, there's a couple of bonus challenges. I only competed, I completed the basic mode, which is just you have to eat a lot of Taco Bell. But there was a couple people who finished in front of me who doubled up and did both the Baja Blast and the Diablo challenge, where not only do you drink all of the Baja Blast, but every item you have to cover in Diablo sauce.
Oh.
That one.
And it says do a Diablo shooter at the end.
Who hadn't felt like way too porny sucking the last little bit of Diablo?
So Taco Bell isn't even associated with this thing?
It's they don't endorse it. Yeah, like one of the things on the website is like, this is not official, so be cool. Like you don't go in there and suck and be an ass to the Taco Bell employees who are totally unprepared. But that's the hardest part, is like trying to get your food. You order on the app, and then there's just 100 bags at this Taco Bell of everybody who's ordered, and you're like trying to find your bag, and the poor Taco Bell employees are just like, what is happening? Yeah.
Well, that's kind of every day.
Well, Jake, this has been a lot of fun. We're going to talk about this guy's never heard of our show before. So, what do you probably a sauce packet on a chain.
Well, really, I think the bigger prize goes to the DFL, the dead fucking last finisher. So they get a pretty cool medal, but everybody else is just like, congratulations, you survived.
Well, you want to hang out while we talk about Mark Sanchez, or are you going to get back to your day there, Jake?
You're a survivor.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy to hang out if you guys. You guys are cool with me chilling.
Well, Mark Sanchez, former NFL quarterback, NFL analyst, he was set to be on a call this weekend with a slow trickle of this story. Where we are right now, of about 2 hours ago, is he's been charged with level 5 felony battery, which is, I don't know, is it like DEFCON where it goes up or down? I've never heard of level whatever felony. But it's got a 1 to 6 year sentence. And the basic narrative is he's accused of attacking a 69-year-old, what was I think initially thought to be a delivery food driver, but it was a truck driver who went by restaurants, and as part of his gig was he picked up restaurant grease. And there was a dispute between Sanchez and the 69-year-old man. Sanchez is, I think, 40. and the dispute was over a parking spot. The 69-year-old man feared enough for his well-being that he pepper sprayed Sachez at the beginning of the attack, and then when the attack continued, got out a knife and stabbed him a few times. And then I believe, somehow this guy got stabbed up too. So I believe it was just the same knife. They're fighting with a knife. And Sachez was stabbed multiple times. The 69-year-old guy is not facing any charges right now. And there's a photo of him online. I haven't seen a photo of Sachez, but the photo of the old dude is bad.
What do you mean?
Just cut up. I mean, he's really, really cut up.
It's funny when this thing rolls out, like the initial reports, and Schefter, who was one for erroneous reports, kind of, I think, got it wrong in the beginning too. But then it's just wild. This is what we get here now. Wild speculation. And it's going to be, these streets are so dangerous. Like Indianapolis. I've been to Indianapolis, dude. I'm sure there's dangerous parts of every city.
Yeah.
But Indianapolis, if there's ever a city that just looks like Blake, when we were saying before Blake is the whitest looking person ever, that's just Indianapolis. It's tiny. They got cute little buildings. It's nice.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something going on where, just like all this stuff is, right? Like whatever's happening in Portland, and based on the news I see around DFW on the weekend, I'm sure at some point we're going to end up in the crosshairs. But you just it's that thing where, hey, this city is being overrun. And then we had to do okay, well, it's not what we thought it was at first, but everybody who had said, and frankly, Dan Dakich, who's a sports guy, hosts a show up there, he just hit it with the straight up, immediately, Indianapolis is being overrun by black fatherless teens, which is hey, right into it. He's not going to come back and be like, no. They come back and what they say is yeah, but I mean, it's still dangerous down there because somebody did get stabbed. It's I think this guy got stabbed because a drunk roid freak bugged out on him over a parking spot. By far the funniest part, and I have yet to find what the context of this is. It's just listed in the story. A source that spoke to Fox 59 in Indy said that Sachez was acting erratically and had started doing wind sprints in the alley before the stabbing occurred.
Dang.
That's like a strip club fight. I'm gonna be outside running sprints. Let's see.
I mean, the second I saw it and it said it was 12:30, I'm like, okay, Sachez was drunk, some other guy was drunk.
Yeah,
but I got half of it right.
But even if they were both drunk, you don't. And that's the thing that sucks about being a drunk is that if you get involved with a fight with another drunk, you're immediately 50% to blame. And it's I don't know, I wasn't running sprints. You looked like you were preparing to fight. But in any case,
it also makes me sad. There's some 69-year-old dude, some old grandpa,
running a route.
He's just doing obviously his life didn't go the way he wanted it to. If at midnight he's picking up grease, right?
No, I mean,
in his truck and fighting Mark Sanchez, he doesn't want to do that.
I'd rather it be Mark Sanchez than some rando.
Yeah,
I guess.
Get a check now.
Yeah, he might get something out of it.
Boy, Jared was really unimpressed with our show. He left very quickly.
Yeah.
Well, he was a guest and didn't know that he didn't need an on-ramp to just jump in.
But, I mean, we're not.
That's okay.
If that shows, we're not getting new people.
No, don't say that. He may have had somewhere to go.
That guy didn't look like he had anywhere to be.
He's got the time to run 30 miles.
Disc golf basket right behind him.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's got
bang a chain.
He's got all the time in the world and has none for us.
I should not have done that. Offered somebody the
chance
to
it was
in
a weird,
real time.
Right. He's not going to say, oh, yeah, I'm just going to leave.
Damn. That was bad radio. But, this is, I mean, he was set to call a game on Sunday. How about just the fact that even if this...
I wonder who did that game.
I think it was the Hornets basketball announcer or something.
It was a former quarterback. Brady Quinn.
Brady Quinn stepped up. Was he on radio or something?
Could have been a Cowboy.
Somebody
he was drafted with the pick that sent to the Browns.
Okay, then they had somebody else fill in.
Brady Quinn was drafted with the Cowboys pick that was sent to the Browns for who did the Cowboys trade? They traded a first rounder one year.
Yeah. And that ended up.
I don't know how the Browns got it.
It might have been Dez.
Was it like a trade up or something?
Like a couple spots or something.
Mo Claiborne, maybe?
Ooh. That might be it, yeah. Well, I just think it's funny, and I mean, I guess you know this is happening because you hear stories like this about like Irvin the week of the Super Bowl, but let's say that Brady Quinn didn't run into a 69-year-old man that wanted to park where he wanted to park, and then Sanchez gets stabbed and stabs him. Was he just going to go call the game the next day that hungover? Like, if you're stabbed drunk at 12:30.
Absolutely.
And you're just going to be fine?
Yeah.
Like, that's an early game. It's an early game, and he's drunk enough to where he's running sprints in an alley 10 hours before the game starts. And he's just like, I don't know, I'll grab a breakfast and figure it out, I guess.
No, I mean, Ballers is probably more real than we think.
Yeah. I was thinking the other day about revisiting that show. Was it awful? I remember liking it at the time, but
I loved it at the time.
It was not the – I think they might have just traded it for next year, so they would have it for next year. I'm trying to see what they got for it.
Yeah, that's not one you have to, like, follow, though, because Brady Quinn sucked, right? It's not like
Right, it's not like
Irving
the Taco Charlton pick.
Right.
Which, one pick later? J.J. Watt? Or
T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt.
Yeah.
Wait, we need this. Wait, we need this. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's commerce on the quarters.
Remind me.
Brady Quinn information brought to you by Qualis Roofing. They roof this den, as a matter of fact.
Put a roof over your head.
QualisGC.com have helped out hundreds of our listeners. They continue to do so. A lot of people that are sit-ins are there at the behest of Qualis, because if you get a roof through Qualis, they will buy you a sit-in. You can enjoy the behind-the-scenes action here at the den. You can actually feel that you're not getting wet with rain because Qualis Roofing came out here.
That's right.
They've got drones, if you recall. But also, the big deal is you should get your roof inspected. Just see. And that's absolutely free. So give Qualis a call or go to QualisGC.com. They'll set you up free roof inspection. They'll give you a Dumb Zone T-shirt. And then if you get a roof, they'll get the sit-in or a Traeger grill. And what was the other copy point we wanted to remember about Qualis Roofing? Drones.
Perhaps that if there's a
They're
storm,
great.
you're going to have people possibly coming to knock on your door and maybe predatory fly-by-night types. Qualis doesn't do that. And if you've gotten a roof from Qualis, they will send you a "Do not knock on our door, no soliciting" sign.
That's incorrect copy.
Oh.
Even if you haven't gotten a roof from Qualis, they said they'll give you one of those things.
Okay.
So you're
for
tired
a
of
moment,
that?
I thought I had made that entire thing.
No,
up.
that's real. No, Brian said just have them call us, and we'll just send you one of those things. So it just says you just got a new roof. You don't even have to do that. They're
But
just
it has
trying to
to
help
say
you.
new roof, though. It can't say, like, new baby or NFL Hall of Fame or something.
I'm not sure.
It's just
try calling them.
QualisGC.com.
Try calling Qualis.
Had we already gone on to another? You guys recall? I'm not going to let people affect me. There was going to be a UFC fight next July 4th to celebrate 250 years of America.
I did not know that.
Okay, well now they're going to do it on Trump's birthday. So it was announced over the weekend. Next year, June 14th, we will have a UFC fight on the lawn at the White House.
The lawn of the White House?
I mean, that's what they say, but... Yeah.
I thought I had heard something about something at UFC, but... So we're there.
They say it'll be, there'll be almost 250,000 people there. Almost 250,000 people. Wait, that's not right. 25,000. Okay, 25,000 to celebrate 250 years. Although you hear about, like, I know it's not the White House grounds, but like on the mall in Washington, like how many people can that hold? That's got to be in like the 100,000, right? Yeah. Okay.
Is that where like the MLK thing was?
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Where Forrest Gump ran through the water.
That's right.
Or Jenny did.
It's a good movie.
Not a good movie.
These two. So I don't know. I don't know. It's the UFC. I actually think it would be cool if they like played a football game there or something.
The Army-Navy game or something?
Because, like, have you Army, there he's got it. Like, when you see a game at Army at West Point, it's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw somebody tweeting pictures the other night from, like, UTEP. I'm a big fan of the picturesque football stadium. We don't have a ton of them. Blake's probably seen a lot of them traveling.
UTEP's great.
Middle America. But why couldn't we just pop up a stadium, little pop-up stadium like it's Hoop It Up next to the White House? Play the game there. TD Jakes had to be rushed off the stage at service at Potter's house this weekend.
This has happened.
It's happening a lot.
A lot.
And it seems to happen a lot more often since Diddy got arrested.
Rushed off the stage for what?
They say it's health related. He had to be returned to his seat. Like, he's passed out a couple of times. And, yeah, he had to reassure everyone of his well-being, an unexpected exit during the Sunday service. And I mean, he's easily one of the most well-known religious figures in the country. He had a heart attack, I think, a year ago during service. So, yeah, I don't know. He seems like he's been the same age my whole life. Like, when I was a kid, you knew who TD Jakes was, and he seemed like
Probably
I knew he,
70 years old.
I'm going to tell you something, too. I knew who he was because I really wanted to make that nickname work for me. And everybody was like, gonna have to find the end zone, bub.
It is a great nickname.
I thought it'd be
TD Jakes.
Yeah.
TD Jake.
Yeah, we don't do that for 3 yards a catch. Yeah.
So the Cowboys traded their number one pick in the year 2000.
Yep.
Which was the 22nd overall. The Browns got real horny because they wanted Brady Quinn because they're always looking for a quarterback. So they traded that year's second and the next year's first for the Cowboys' first. And we've already determined this is Wade's first year, right?
Yeah, so that was
2007. So that second-round pick, the Cowboys ended up trading it to move back up into the first round. They packaged that with a third and a fifth to get Anthony Spencer. That second-round pick turned into Kevin Cobb, the quarterback.
Yeah.
Valuable backup, right?
Yeah.
And the first-round pick the next year was noted for being very fast in the Perot Museum.
Darren McFadden.
Oh, maybe I got that wrong then. Felix Jones.
Felix Jones, yeah, I guess he was the one, wasn't he? Yeah,
okay, I'm right. I'm the one that's right? Okay, good.
Wrong Arkansas back.
They were in the backfield together, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
And Peyton Hillis?
Ooh.
Was that the triumvirate they had?
And is that why that was an odd pick? Felix Jones wasn't even the main back. Yet we're going to turn him into our...
But that was a common problem in the 2000s, whether it was Cadillac and Auburn's running backs.
Cadillac Williams.
And Bentley, yeah. And then in USC, you had Reggie Bush and
Lindale White.
Who
the Titans grabbed Vince Young and Lindale White back-to-back in that draft.
Dude, I was sure.
Play the Rose Bowl.
That was going to...
Of course.
Go far. And then wasn't Derrick Henry wasn't the main guy, or was he? In college, was he main?
He just wasn't the first year.
I think you're thinking of Josh Jacobs.
God.
Who didn't play a lot at Alabama.
You guys love talking sports.
I could
There's
be
your
wrong
news.
on that, but there is
We've ended the news several minutes ago.
There is an Alabama running back that didn't play.
I remember being stoked on Derrick Henry, though.
Remember Bo Scarborough?
Oh, my God. Remember when Bo Scarborough was a Cowboy?
Yep.
Remember when Bo Scarborough did a coin toss next to Nick Saban? And it is one of the funniest. It's almost Joe Biden with the Carters. It's very funny.
My daughter and her friends enjoyed that picture this weekend. I brought that to them. They had never seen it.
That's your bit?
They bring you Tubi and Gorges, and you bring them that picture.
Right. For some reason, Jimmy Carter somehow became a topic at dinner.
the Dumb Zone News.
Lost his election due to a
Like
failed Delta Force
and
operation, the first one,
subscribe.
Clayton. That was a good news.
I did enjoy the heel turn on Sanchez because as the news was coming down, everyone was tweeting how great of a guy Mark Sanchez is and prayers up for Sanchez.
You can't do it.
He's a
Don't
big,
support
you
your
know,
friends until you know so you see a police
something.
report.
I can't believe
From now
how
on.
whatever prayers up. He's such a nice guy. And then a couple hours later, yeah, he's been arrested.
I actually haven't seen Mark in years. Hadn't heard from him. Don't know.
I got another Today in Twitter type thing. Do you guys think it's possible that RG3 got in an accident just for clicks?
If anybody would, I would say it would be him and his wife.
Doesn't it? Like it was just a picture of a car that was messed up.
What does she sound like?
It wasn't him.
No, I can't do
Isn't
it.
she Eastern European or something?
Yeah, but she
It's
also
my favorite
kinda
thing that you've
talks
ever
Southern.
done.
I can't do it, and it's not because there are black people here. I can't do it. It's like she sounds like, oh, that's the sweetest of them all, but she also says, like, oh, go get them. Like, I can't do it, dude. I can't do it.
my
But the point
favorite
is, she's got
thing.
the most unique accent ever, and I do think that RG3 is a guy who, I guess, I don't know, you fake an accident, but I think he does stuff for clicks.
I think he wasn't that upset he was in the accident. Because, look, this will get sympathy.
The thing my buddies picked up on the
and then
photos.
she will retweet him and then be like, oh, yes, we glad everybody's safe.
We're so happy that I was safe. The two of them appear to drive like a Mercedes minivan, which are cool, but I don't know.
Who should he have called, Dan?
Probably 214 or 817 and all threes.
Wow.
If you get in an accident, call
Wow.
Franco and Franco.
He should have stopped right there.
And then get
What's
on Twitter.
the number?
It's 214 or 817 all threes. Franco and Franco, personal injury attorneys. That's a great call there, Clayton.
It is.
If you should get in an accident, if you don't want to fight those insurance companies, these are the guys for you to get you what you deserve.
Yeah, super, super stressful. If you recall the last time you were involved in any sort of car accident or dealing with insurance, it's brutal. So let the Frankels take that out of it for you at 817 or 214-333-3333 RG3. Listen up.
RG333.
Yeah.
3.
Also, I still think I think they've got to put him and Mark Jones back together somehow. Because I hear Mark Jones doing, or RG3 doing college, and he's fine, but I liked him with Mark. They were electric together.
Love.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on the TCU call, TCU Colorado. That's a disorienting view,
That's a
too.
game that needs those two.
I know. Dion's out there, man. No shoe on. Like, when he walks, it looks like it hurts, but he does it. Up and down the sideline. It's
Got
crazy.
a porta potty on the sideline.
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah. Sponsored. They have like a sponsored portalet thing by
Yeah.
Depends.
He's done spots saying, like, don't be ashamed.
Yeah.
That your
Got a big
wieners-
diaper on.
Yeah, yeah. Like, people get old.
It's true.
Let's see. Okay, so let's do some viewer mail birthdays. And do we like this song with it?
Dude.
We can't do it, right?
No.
You don't like this song with it?
It's the only one I've said I don't like. You're like my wife.
All right.
Flooring Direct's DFW
Much
presents On This Day in History.
We'll just use the Today in History bed. This is the one you like. This is the one he likes, folks. Only one viewer mail birthday today, I believe, which would be... Oh, it says, subject line, Schindler's birthday. This is from the wife.
We do have a friend.
She says, yesterday was the Regonk birthday of my husband and friend of the show, Rob Schindler.
The most interesting man in DFW.
His leaders are Smoking Jake, Young Blake's commercial reading, and Disco Dan McDowell. His birthday wish is for you to plug his online radio station, Pirate Radio 121, and for you to fulfill your wish and host your disco show, Saturday Night Fever, on Pirate Radio 121. If you'd plug his website, pirateradio121.com, or tell people he has a free app in the App Store, he'd probably love you more than he already does. Here's a link. Sincerely, the voice of Today in Twitter, Rachel Schindler. This is her.
The Dumb Zone presents Today in Twitter.
As I recall, she's also kind of hot. Weren't they in up here one time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop getting creepy. Don't bring up a woman and then stop talking for like 5 seconds as your eyes.
I'm not doing that.
It's like, let's move on.
So today's Monday, October 6th. On this day in 1927, the era of talking pictures arrived with the opening of The Jazz Singer, Blake, starring Al Jolson.
Huh.
Which may have had a touch of blackface.
I think,
or was the whole thing blackface?
Probably the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about the whole thing, but some characters for sure.
So Al Jolson could not run for office.
Well, no, actually
probably could do.
Seem to
On this day in 1996, actress Elizabeth Taylor, who had the whole package, at the age of 59, marries construction worker Larry Fortensky. She was well known for getting married.
Yeah.
This was her eighth marriage.
What do you know, right? How old are you? You ballpark it. You don't have to.
I'm older than you.
Okay.
Older than 40.
What do you know about Elizabeth Taylor?
Perfume.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's about what I
don't know anything about her. I know she's an actress or something.
Just that somebody could be like the most
can't name you
famous
a film.
person in the world 100 years ago, and we're like, I think they made perfume.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many total marriages, you said?
8. On this day in the year 2000, Marty McSorley was found guilty of assault with a weapon by a Canadian court. In February, he had hit Canucks forward Donald Brashear from behind with his stick with two hands. Just swung it, hit him right in the back of the head. And found guilty in a Canadian court. I was actually searching when you were asking, or you were saying level 5 felony battery. Now, is this because AI searches the most recent articles? It says a level 5 felony battery is an elevated battery charge, often occurring in Indiana, that can result in 1 to 6 years in prison.
Oh, wow.
It's so bad, dude. If you ask questions like that, you're going to get bad answers.
Like, often in Indiana, this sports talk show host was right. These people are crazy.
Yeah, it's unreliable.
On this day in the year 2010, the social networking app Instagram was launched.
Insta.
And we're all like, why do you need this? You can just put a picture on Twitter. This will fail. And now look at it. And remember this day in 2013, Matt Prater kicks a 28-yard field goal as time expires. Denver wins the game. Peyton Manning overcomes the first 500-yard passing game in Dallas Cowboys history.
I was at this game.
The final score?
I know it.
45-42.
51-48.
51-48. Romo threw 506 yards, 5 touchdowns, but intercepted at the very end of the game, and that's what set up the...
Because someone stepped on his foot? Was that this game?
It was either Tyron or like Robert Gallery. It was somebody...
Not Robert Gallery.
He was trying to find Miles Austin on a
You're thinking of Ronald Leary.
Robert
Gallery played for the Raiders.
He was never here?
No.
Okay, Broncos, Cowboys. But you're right. Somebody in their stance stepped on Romo's foot. He tripped a little bit, and then he threw a pick.
What are you going to do?
God,
blame Romo.
I'm glad I'm through the Romo wars. I got a Purple Heart for that.
And how about Monday, October 6th, this day in Dumb Zone history?
So back in 2022, I think Carter's expected date was 10/7, and you were still at work. I think you were on call at any moment. And this is the day y'all went to Parker County Ice House.
Oh, wow.
Talked to Joy.
She was like 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's cool.
Joy and her friend.
A 90-year-old lady that would just go house buckets of beer.
And
when
her
we'd
friend.
show up.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
70-something.
They were great.
They called the Hogs.
Yeah, yes, they did.
That was great. And then in 2021, we were trying to do something called Beef Wednesday. And I don't remember why.
It must have been some other radio show did it. So
Yeah.
we're
Probably.
Like, we're going to do Beef Wednesday.
And so Jake's beef on this day in 2021
Oh, my God.
was that you had gotten booed by a neighbor. Like, they put a Halloween thing where you, like, boo your neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't remember what you had to do, but then you had to go boo someone else and just spread it.
And we didn't, but I think it involved, like, maybe candy. Dan was familiar with it, like the kids did it.
It's more parent-driven.
Right, but we didn't live in a
They would
neighborhood.
take the kids. Yeah, so we've been booed here many times. And, yeah, you're supposed to then go boo someone else, and you put a note on their door that says, you've been booed, and you leave them candy.
And
it's like a chainmail thing. You go boo 3 other people.
Yeah.
But the whole
chain breaker.
I think the reason why this was your beef was, one, that it happened to you, but 2 is like, this is like the housewife just needs something to do, and now they gave you work.
Yeah, there's
for you to
charity.
do.
Go do anything else, but create another task for someone else. It seems to be the whole job.
All right, other birthdays today. Brian Angers, 37.
It's a good-looking guy.
Do you think Brandon knows?
Good dude.
Is Brandon going to tell him happy birthday?
That's probably worth a text.
You think we should tell him?
I think so.
Or should we just tell him on the show tomorrow?
Hey, yesterday was...
Did you do anything for Brian Angers' birthday?
I think we should tell him.
I think
you should.
I want to
Trent
make
got him
fun of
something.
you guys for telling him, but legitimately, he probably wants you to.
Yeah.
And tomorrow
right.
would be sad if he found out that he missed Banger's birthday, and you could have helped him.
Because I think he was appreciative that we told him it was Bones' birthday last year.
But he's been around Brian Anger now for a few years. Maybe he knows it.
But I don't know if he would know his birthday.
Do you think he gets him something?
Probably not. You got to have a quarterback money, I think, to just be like, yeah, here's this Rolex for you. Maybe a hat.
Brian Anger makes way more than Brandon Aubrey for sure.
Think Shoddy sends him a text?
Ooh, off day?
Shoddy definitely
Not on
tells
Tuesday.
Tad, you got to tell me when everybody's birthday is.
Yeah.
Because I sent him a midnight text.
He's an HBD thumb up guy.
12:02 a.m.
And
Hey, bro.
he's winning games, too, by the way.
Well, I don't know, because he has the midnight rule. So at midnight, he starts thinking about the other opponent.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not sure he has time for frivolous texts. Although frivolous texts are what bond the team.
He's got to get shotties.
That's how he ended his press conference today.
Shut up.
That's, yeah.
As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to have a shotty, get on the plane, and get back to Dallas.
He was carrying a cup around on the plane.
Let's see if I can get to the... Where is the post game? Here we go.
Our football team, it was great to see the defense have the flag.
Wait, that's a little too far.
When you know you're made of the right stuff. And this football team's made of the right stuff, and that's why we're going to win a lot of games.
Anybody else? Yep.
Brendan Shorey, WFUV.
All right, wait, hold
on. What do you kind of attribute that to?
I would say it starts with the coaches. You know, Matt.
All right, wait.
That's a huge part of it. So it starts with the guys up front, and when you can affect the quarterback and the whole defense. You know, they've taken their bruises and they've come out on the other side. We've got to do it again next week. This is one game. Midnight rule still applies. You know, we won this game and it still applies. Last week we tied. It still applies. And as soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna have a shotty, get on the plane, and get back to Dallas.
Alrighty.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Hey, don't forget I drink. I'm cool, too. Crushing beers. Dude, just let it go. It's not that unique of a trait.
Right.
This guy makes leather.
Former Rangers, Darren Oliver, 55. Ruben Sierra, 60.
I love Darren Oliver.
Oil Can Boyd is 66. A short-time Ranger.
Did Ruben win Rookie of the Year? Nobody knows.
I'm guessing no.
Okay.
But
I just remember he was like
you're going to find out
really
when you go to
good, really
baseballreference.com. LeBron James Jr. is 21. Bronny.
Showed a little something.
Well, I remember going to games when 4-year-old Bronny is out there. And I had my 4-year-old daughter, and it's like, what if we could? I mean, I got a buddy who works for the Cavs. I interact with. What if they hooked up? Like, I would have right then promised her to him, 4-year-old Bronny.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm aiming a lot lower, but when I found out that Dez has a kid in my district that's the same age as Nora's, trust me, I'm watching transfers. Kidding me? We'd be best friends.
Bronny's definitely still going to have money, though. Are you sure that Dez's kid is going to?
Yeah, the crypto thing is not. I don't love that, but
it does seem weird, though. So your daughter is how old now? 6, 7?
7 in a few months.
Okay. So Dez's kid is a sophomore in high school.
One of them.
And you wanted to hook them up?
No, sir. That's. Although I'm not like closing any business here. Like, for the most of human history, this would have been totally fine.
What if you promised her to Dez's monkey?
Dallas Bryant?
Yeah.
I think she's worth a little more than that, but the monkey's still probably living pretty well.
What if that's the dowry? He pays you in a monkey.
Are you serious? That he shouldn't. I mean, he shouldn't be giving me anything.
But
He's
do
welcoming me into
guys?
his family.
Which way does
100%
is it
people
the male's family pays for the female?
No.
The other way around.
I'm pretty sure, like, the female
I would have to pay.
has to give the daughter and the items.
So I give a donkey and my daughter to some guy?
I think so.
Yeah, because you're taking her off your hands.
Yeah. I think that's true. That's the way it's, like, thought of anyways.
It's weird seeing Bryce at Arizona. Like,
I'm
did you
sorry.
see those highlights? Bryce James, LeBron's other son.
Oh, wow. No, I totally forgot about that.
Is he good?
So, let's see. James finished the game with 3 points on 1 of 3 shooting, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 steal. The headline, Bryce James shines in Arizona debut.
All right, dude. Let him live. Let him live.
Jonathan Kuminga, 23.
That's a confusing player.
Trevor Lawrence, 26.
Disappointment.
Retweet.
Kyle Pitts, 25.
The year of Kyle Pitts.
Is it coming along?
Did he score again?
They run a bye.
Oh.
But he's top 3 tight end in Tennessee.
Former Packer, well, there's only one reason this guy's on this list. Mike Hunt. His name is Mike Hunt. Is 69. Tony Dungy is 70. Russell Wilson hater Richard Seymour is 46. Actor Brett Gelman is 49. I'm a big fan.
Is Richard Seymour a Russ hater? Are you sure?
Who am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Richard Sherman. They may
Yes.
both hate him,
No,
though,
you're
'cause
right.
Russ is
Richard
not a guy
Seymour
who's
is
liked by former players.
The former Patriot that was
yeah.
traded. Yeah. My bad.
No, it's I like Russell or Sherm taking shots at Russell Wilson, so
it's fun.
I want that noted.
I also love your interaction with Tony Dungy.
I'm not going to answer this, but I'm going to tell you who's calling me right now. Can you see it?
Oh my goodness!
Answer it. No, it'll be 45 minutes, bro.
Wow.
William
For the
Hayes.
folks at home, not Cleveland, not Cincinnati,
Dayton,
Ohio zone. William Pace.
What could he want?
Search him on the internet, folks. Look him up on YouTube. William Pace.
Good dude.
And, actress Elizabeth Shue is 62. You may know her from her first thing. She burst onto the scene in The Karate Kid. She was Daniel's girlfriend, Elizabeth Shue. But more recently,
The Boys.
The Boys. She was a big part of The Boys. She would be feeding Homelander the mother's milk. He would breastfeed off her. He's the big superhero. Anyway, Born on this Day Now Dead, Bum Bright.
Cowboys.
Was the Cowboys owner. And Roland Garros. That is a person. That is a French fighter pilot who died the day before his birthday. He is the guy who... That's where they play like the French Open, right? I've always heard they're playing at Roland Garros, and I thought it was just I didn't know it was the name of a person.
I was old, too. Same as when I learned that Super Bowl was an old lady.
Yeah. But she was awesome. And dead on this day, still dead, the inventor of flaked cereal, W.K. Kellogg.
What?
Yes, before it was in big blocks.
What does flaked mean? I don't know. I honestly don't know.
It's little flakes, like Frosted Flakes.
Okay, so before, I mean...
I don't know. Pellets? I don't know.
Like, what is, like, Rice Krispies considered a post?
Well, Rice Krispies not a flake. It's a little thing.
That's what I'm saying. That pellet, is that what it was before the flake?
Right, perhaps.
What an innovation.
No one knows. It was just round ball, yeah. Died on this day in 1997, Johnny Vandermeer. Blake, what did Johnny Vandermeer do? Why is he known? He's known for doing something in Major League Baseball that no one has done before or since. The only player to ever do this. His name is Johnny Vandermeer.
Don't play the music. I don't. Just
what
tell
did
me.
he do?
Do you know?
I could guess. I have an idea. He's a pitcher?
He is a pitcher. I'll give you that.
Then I think I know.
No hitter and a double hit. I don't know. Pitch. Just give me the answer. I don't know.
It's involving the playoffs.
That's incorrect.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking at the calendar.
Well, this is just his day he died.
Oh, okay. What do we got?
Anybody? Anybody know Johnny Vandermeer? Anyone from the back row? Nobody. All heads shaking. Johnny Vandermeer, the only player to ever pitch consecutive no-hitters.
Okay. Still, it's a no-hitter.
Could he pitch for Cop Hill's middle school B team?
But what if every year...
Rocking him the third inning, he's crying. God.
Every year he would have a 4.8 ERA. His record is 5-12 every year.
Send him to the Hall of Fame.
But
I don't care.
Every year he pitches 2 consecutive
I don't
no-hitters.
care.
So if he throws one,
then you rest him. You wait for the playoffs.
The next game he's going to throw one.
Right. You have to sit him down.
And then also dead on this day, still dead, Timothy Treadwell.
Wow.
Who
You ever
was
watch
the
that, Blake?
subject of the documentary Grizzly Man. He was eaten by a bear. He went to live with... He saw Jane Goodall and it's like, great bit. You're going to go live with the animals that you want to study. I will go live amongst the bears.
Mm-hmm. What do you know about bears, real quick, before you go do this?
Others say that they're real mean and stuff, but I think if you lived amongst them and were really nice, then everything would be fine.
Man, that's one of those, from a race standpoint, you just know that's only happening to us. The second, whether it's Steve Irwin or the Grizzly Man, we'll just go live with grizzly bears. This will go fine. Oh, they ate me a week later.
And that's what
Every
happened
time.
on this day in history.
Closing remarks brought to us by Early Bird CBD. It is earlybirdcbd.com.
Earlybirdcbd.com, and we have a new promo code for you right now, DumbZone20. That'll get you 20% off. Look, the laws, like the weather, they are a-changing. We don't know what's up from down, but we know that these have real THC in them, and that means they're not for you if you have to take a drug test. But it's a nice little touch, 2.5 milligrams of THC. Start with one, a little relaxation, maybe a night out, and get that new promo code, DumbZone20, for 20% off. Even if you've used one of the codes in the past, this is a fresh, piping hot code. DumbZone20 for 20% off at earlybirdcbd.com. It's a Texas company. They have great customer service. Austin-based, trust us. Earlybirdcbd.com brings you closing remarks.
Now, other DD, you brought us some cookies, and we ate some during the break. This is your Etsy?
No, the Etsy, that's the other D.
Okay, what is this?
The cookies are for me.
Do you sell them?
Yes, I do.
That's what I'm trying to lead you into here.
I have
promo.
She's got a business.
I have a website.
Ah.
Yeah, but it's not on Etsy.
Okay.
It's on the card there, but it's Deandrea, or it's deluxecreations.com.
Deluxecreations.com.
DEELUU.
Deluxe.
Yeah.
Ah,
Deluxe.
I got it.
2 U's X. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
And you were introduced to listening to us because of your friend.
Yes.
Okay.
And what was the thing that I had?
What did you eat?
The banana bread.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, so I'm still adding things to the menu. Y'all got first dibs. Y'all tasted it first.
That needs to go on the menu.
These were tests?
We about lost Clayton for a while.
No, it's not a test. It's not a test, but it's
Like, did you give me a placebo cookie? Just to see how I react?
Handmade cinnamon roll.
Yeah, you'll have cookies and cinnamon rolls. I'm still adding things to the menu daily.
So you do like for catering or anything like that, or what's your preferred?
Not yet, but I'd like to. I'd like to, do weddings or, bachelorette parties, anything where they want some handmade, homemade, treats.
Love it.
Yeah.
Let us know how we can help. You watch Is It Cake?
Huh?
Do you watch Is It Cake?
I have watched it. I have. I don't typically watch it. But
Yeah, it's
crazy,
It's
huh?
on in my house
Yeah.
a lot. You never know.
Insane.
You just never know.
I don't know. I thought it was a toolbox.
Fooled me again.
It's
It looked like rubber.
There's no way.
It looks, yeah. And then they cut it and
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my God, it's cake.
it's cake.
What's fun?
So we also have we have sit-I today, right? We have people sitting behind the sit-in. And this is where Brian and Bo come in. You want to grab that mic for a second, Brian? He said yes, sir, like he should.
Oh, sir.
He saw me, and he said, this guy is worthy of a sir. What's that?
We still need to tell about Etsy, the Etsy.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
Fire it up.
Hop over. Everybody get in.
Hi, Dustin.
This is Dustin, husband of the other DD.
Yeah, she's the one who made.
Do you guys ever husband swap or anything, or you just stick with your own?
Stick with my own.
We stick with our own?
I mean,
Yeah.
You're young. It'll change.
No.
Yeah.
It'll change.
You never know.
No.
I mean, you get to eat a few of these cookies, get a little buzz, a little sugar high. And
Aphrodisiac, yeah. Cinnamon roll and swap.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Yeah, no. First off, thanks for having us. It's been awesome. But Deidre was very nervous when she was here, and she got out of here without reading her website. But she wanted me to read it out just so everybody will have it as my alarm goes off. Hold on. But the website.
Hey, we'll wait for you.
No, it's just Gems by D, and that's DEE.etsy.com, and she does the custom wine glasses and beer mugs like she gave to you guys, and the bracelets. Like she has a lot of like autism themed bracelets and stuff, and like wedding stuff too.
Is there some reason for that, or just like?
Well, yeah.
I just want to do an okay.
Sorry, that was the little bear trap I set up for you. Was our 13-year-old son is autistic.
I guess I didn't need to ask that.
No.
I just let it roll.
I would have said if you're gonna ask, you don't
laugh
do it while laughing.
It just seemed odd. Like, hey,
what's this about?
What is this bullshit?
Hey, I got an autism theme.
Yeah.
I got a lupus themed sweatband over here.
Yeah, so go
but
there.
An autism themed shirt.
Yeah, she's very crafty. So if you're looking for any of that,
That's
stuff,
well sewn, right? You can't have a piece of crap that's autism themed, right? Like it's really put together.
I's dotted, T's crossed.
Right.
That's very cool.
Okay,
Just Gems by D. Yeah, we'll throw in the show
And
notes.
she makes beautiful wedding card boxes. She made ours, and she's been selling it ever since. It's a really nice product, too.
Okay. Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah.
We're glad that she set this up.
Yeah.
And then this other one, you're the other one there, Brian. What I mean is I got an email here. We got an email a while back from a lady. Is it Carolyn or Caroline?
Caroline.
Caroline?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
The sir feels good. Feels good every time you do it.
Get used to it.
My husband used to be a P1, now a DF from day one. He's from Arlington. Enlisted in the Navy 22 years ago. He's the strongest and most determined man I've ever met. She hasn't met us, right? You better hope she doesn't meet me.
Yeah. She gets a load of this guy here.
Anyway, he is finally being promoted to Lieutenant Commander 04. What is that?
04 in the Navy.
It what?
04 in the Navy. Just another rank. Lieutenant Commander.
Pay grade.
Pay
I would
grade.
imagine.
Okay, like what
Going
were you
up.
before? 03?
03 Lieutenant.
Okay. What's the highest you can be?
4.
Four-star Admiral.
Oh, okay. This is a reflection of hard work, leadership, and commitment to serving. That's what she writes. I mean, is it? Or is it all a politics game?
I shouldn't have sent this to you. I should have just read it.
Is it a,
Jake, what are you doing? You told me.
No, I'm just playing around. Obviously. Anyway, you're going to be in Texas to celebrate with his family, and she wanted to do some stuff. And anyway, so we hooked up a sit-in, and what does she write here? She also writes, well, that's basically, I was reading the first email, but the last email, she says, "You're the only person I know who can fire off a dumb zone drop in casual conversation like it's common English." That's from Caroline. Caroline? Caroline.
Caroline.
Yes. All right.
That's very cool of her.
He's fiercely loyal to his family, his country, and listening to two grown men argue over which fast food mascot could take Grimace in a street fight.
Man, Grimace is a problem. You probably hadn't thought about him in a while, huh?
Low to the ground, right?
Yeah.
And kind of
Thick.
built like a Weeble.
Yeah.
Also, that
Anybody
purple,
know what a
that
Weeble
purple
is?
looks slippery.
Yeah, it
You
does
know
look
Weeble?
slippery, slimy.
Yeah, Weeble is
It's like a
big
little-
on the bottom, and Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Right.
And
I
so,
remember that
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, it
Is a
would be
Weeble a toy?
Yeah, there used to be a toy.
It's not a real animal?
No.
I'm dead serious right now.
It's-
That if you had told me that in like New Zealand
It went
they
extinct.
had Weebles, I'd have been like, yeah,
They
of
were
course they did.
they were on the protected list for quite some time, but now the last Weeble.
All right.
The last Weeble has died.
All right.
Why do we get to Weebles?
Have you been
when
deployed?
Talking about your
Have you been
fantastic
gone and
career?
stuff, or what's your?
I have. So 22 years ago, right, enlisted as undesignated airman in the Navy, E1, right, the very bottom.
9/11 inspired to an extent, or no?
I was a hood rat inspired.
Yeah,
right?
that tends
Needed
to be
do
the-
something, right?
yeah.
So worked my way up through the enlisted ranks, made chief in the Navy, which is a little different process, right, than other services, right? They treat it a little different. Got my commission, so now I'm a commissioned officer, right? 01, 02, 03, now 04. Throughout that, plenty of deployments on ships, NSW, supporting SEAL teams. I'm a communicator. It's kind of inspiring watch the setup in here, right? Because we kind of did the same thing when you're out there. But we set up actual satellite dishes, right, and pull IP services, just like y'all do here. Secret, unclass, all that stuff.
So it's not so bad. The shirt, Blake, the Stolen Valor shirt today. He's saying you're almost.
He's repping. He's repping correctly.
Yeah.
So have you been on a sub?
Oh, never. You
Okay.
could, I visited one, but you couldn't pay me to go underwater on one of those things.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Dude, I
I like
do
the
it.
sun. If sometimes I'm in bed and my wife is too close to me, and I'm like, okay, you got to go. Like I feel I got to get up and walk around.
Claustrophobia, you couldn't do
And
it?
I'm not, but sometimes I get like that, and I think a sub would be just like that. But carriers, been stationed mostly Virginia. Now we're in Memphis, which is the manpower center hub for the Navy, which is hard to imagine, right?
Yeah.
Recruiting command and MPC, where I work now, Navy Personnel Command, is the manpower center, the hub for the Navy, right there in Memphis. Just north Millington, actual, but Memphis is where we live. Then this time next year we'll be in like just west of Seattle. In Bremerton. We're moving up there to go on another carrier, the Reagan.
Is that part of the promotion?
It is part of the promotion. Yeah, you get
Okay.
to do more hard jobs.
And guess what? When he moves, so I've been told, cost of living is a factor in your
the pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what my buddy, who's a Marine, told me. He's like, yeah, it's the government. They're in charge of the prices, so if they're going to move you, they might as well.
Wait, is the government shut down? Are you not getting paid now?
So, as a matter of fact, on the 15th right now, I will not get paid.
Will you get back pay?
Yes.
Once it's shut,
it'll
shut up?
all come
Does it
back
shut up?
around.
Turns up.
It'll all come back around, but yeah, technically we will not get paid on the 15th.
All right, well, we'll give you like 2 extra days on the Venmo, but no, I'm just kidding. His wife was like, I don't need you to pay. I'm like, no, dude.
I was actually going to hit Blake up about that.
Have you seen the news? I'm not really.
Is this your dad or in-law? This your dad?
No. So, well, he is my stepdad, married to my mom, right? But he's the only dad I have.
Okay.
So
have you ever yelled at him, "You're not my real dad"?
I think. I think at a certain age, right? I'm 42 now, right? You're just like, he's my dad, and we just, yeah.
How long has he been in the picture then? Since you're how old? 20 years?
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, grab the mic.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. No, go ahead.
You want?
No, go ahead.
You don't want to do the mic?
You got it. No, just talk.
Oh, okay. So I showed up while he was going through boot camp.
Okay.
And he came home and I was there.
So he could already kick your ass. Yeah.
I decided not to leave, so because I knew he was
lonely.
And we got to host his promotion party at our house, and it was awesome.
That's super
it was
cool,
a
man.
Great thing to watch. And his wife led the I don't know, what do you call it?
The oath and the ceremony.
Yeah. Because she outranked him. Until,
I couldn't tell if that was a joke in the email or not.
She's in the Navy?
And
there you go.
She is. She has been at 04 for about a year now in the Navy. She's a public affairs officer.
That's the hottest thing I've ever heard. To actually,
were you emasculated by that? Your wife is higher rank than you. Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah,
okay. Absolutely.
Hell yeah,
she's amazing. She's amazing. And
that's super cool.
Yeah, shout out to my brother who introduced me to the ticket many years ago, right? And Jake is absolutely his leader. And thank y'all for having us. And to my daughter, Charlotte, who listens to y'all by proxy in the car, who groans every time she gets in. She's like, oh. But the is it cake C-section bit killed with her, by the way. I know that was probably a throwaway line to you, but it absolutely killed with her. So thanks, Dan.
Not a bit.
Thank you, guys.
Not a bit.
Blake, final word?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Adios, mofo.
We gotta go before this becomes a zoo.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my videos.